You know that I was a gangbanger? So you know, all blood neighborhood, homie, the only white motherfucker. I did go to jail, and I did do 18 months, but never smoked, never sold, and got out the hood. Because you know why? Character fucking counts. That's the gangster, dog.
I coached JUCO for 20 years. Left Indy, Netflix, Last Chance U. The way they decided to depict me, and I decided to start my own shit, my own show on the realest show on Planet ERF, the Coach AB show. Didn't know who I was going to have as a co-host. So about 6 years later, I decided to hire Big Smitty, Naptown's finest. I found the best young producer in the biz in Big Bailey. Now we're on the brink of becoming the biggest show, the realest show, and the best show on the internet. Just like I did unintentionally while being filmed on Last Chance U, raw and uncut. Coach JB and Big Smitty every single day, 6 to 9 a.m.
I'm kind of a fucking big deal, bro.
What up, what up, what up?
Sports Encyclopedia. U.S. Steve Kim. Got Trent in the cut.
Coach JB.
Yeah. Where you at, man? In the gym shooting, I'm Durant. You ain't shooting John Moran. No fucking stupid, we ain't losing. Grind like something to prove it. Came to conclusion that it's proven. Yeah, I'm proven with a reliable source straight from the mouth of the horse. Smitty and JB. JB and Smitty from West Coast to your side. Worldwide, we in your city. Keep it 150. We never change what's happening. Hurdle and get it cracking. No capping, we never lacking. Light them up, wet them up.
You motherfuckers better be ready to play. I should have ducked his bitch ass in the face.
Gay shit, homie, I'm so tired of these fucking gays playing football in my sport. How did Mina Kind get there? Well, guess who her husband is. Why are you allowing this broad on your network that doesn't know shit? Do you know what a 3 technique is?
No.
Okay, but you know football and talk football, and it's okay. That's
What
why I
I
can't
did
talk to
was,
women in football.
You fucking slap dicks, issues get pressed so past it don't get sacked like bags and baggage. Smitty and Jason Brown, killed it, yeah, it's a rap. We what the game's been missing, we switched it and filled the gap. Smitty and Jason Brown, we killed it, yeah, it's a rap. We what the game's been missing, we switched it and filled the gap.
To put the fear of God in these motherfuckers.
What up, man? We're in the building. It's D-Day, Draft Day, Decision Day, Dirty Diana Day, D-Nuts Day. It is D-Day. So make sure you pound that like, subscribe, become a member. It is Truth Telling Thursday. Steve Kim will join us. We'll be here all day with you guys. If you ain't got nothing to do, most of you don't. You ain't got no jobs. You ain't got nothing going on. We're going to be back here at 4 o'clock right here on YouTube, not Patreon. We made a decision. We're going to do it on YouTube live. We got special guests joining us. Going to make it a real deal show tonight, starting at 4 p.m., a draft palooza. So bunch of NFL former players will join us, people you know from our show, people you may not. Smitty and I will start it off pre-draft, 4 p.m., and then we'll go right through, Bailey and I, with special guests through the night. So we'll be here all day and night. So pound that like, subscribe, become a member. Just so FYI, tonight's draft show will be members only. So member up if you're not a member. It is D-Day, Draft Day, Decision Day. It's Danica Day, Dirty Diana Day, whatever else starts with a D-Day. And tonight we will be live right here, starting at 4 p.m. Pacific. Aaron Rodgers needs to make a decision, or the Steelers need to make it for him. The Steelers should have done it a long time ago, but this is a big day for the Steelers, who hold the number 21 pick in tonight's draft. Mike Vrabel will now seek counsel and miss the 3rd day of the draft. What? This is one of those things that ruins careers, bruh. I'm just going to tell you straight out. I've seen it before. Diana isn't going out like Willie Lump Lump. She ain't going out alone. This will get much worse before it gets better. Your head coach won't be attending the most critical 3rd day of the draft because he will check into rehab? what the fuck is going on here? I thought it was a nothing burger. He said it was laughable, a gathering of friends. And we're still talking about it 2 weeks later, and now he's entered rehab. The Stars go up 2-1 over the Wild. The Doyers lost their 4th of 5 games, and then they lost their closer in the middle of it all. Ohtani seeing an uptick in usage, which will have to be addressed and evaluated by Roberts going forward. The OKC Thunder go up 2-0, and Booker got robbed on a technical call. Then he calls out the refs. He'll see a big-time fine tonight. The Knicks Hawks resume. Nuggets T-Wolves and Cavs Raptors all enter game 3s of their series tonight on draft night. Steve Kim joins us this morning. But what do I know? What I do know is our Far East Sider 317, LeBron Hairline having, Lamar Jackson loving, Caitlin Clark swinging, WNBA loving, 317, Big Smitty joins the show. That's me.
Draft day, Johnny Manziel. What's going on? Huh?
That's me and you.
Really?
I'm me right here.
Okay. And where's me?
That's you right here.
Oh, that's hold on. Can fans buy that shirt?
Yeah.
Where?
CoachJBStore.com.
They can buy it right now.
Yeah, I got all colors of this too. I got the red one, the blue, yeah.
You got the Pyru one?
Yeah. And then look at the picture. Look at the picture. Look at what's going on right here.
You got a blue one?
You ain't noticed behind me on the screen in this picture?
What's going on here?
You ain't noticed what's going on the screen and then right here exactly the same picture?
It's the same thing, homie. Hold on.
Yeah,
it's like
I designed that.
Lined up like symmetrically, homie.
I'm a producer. You guys don't give me much credit, homie. Huh?
What's going on here?
Perfect alignment. Look at that shit. Yes. Like it's ridiculous. Like I just move over right here, like boom. Look at that.
Look. Go back and look.
Like right there, like boom.
Other way. Start there.
I got to stay right here the whole show.
The whole show. Don't move. Don't breathe. Nothing.
Back hurts still from yesterday. Demonstrating how to throw better than Shaduki Sanders. Arm sore. But anyway.
Open mouth. Hold compressed tongue. Back away. I've been practicing that the whole.
I got people hitting me up and shit crazy. Like, shit is crazy.
You said 150-pound dog coming full speed.
Grab the neck. Like, no.
Grab the neck, compressed tongue, walk away.
Mountain lion grabbed 2 dogs out of the backyard of a house up here in the hills and 90-pound Samoyed, which is like a what do you call it? Siberian Husky looking dog?
Yeah.
Killed it, took it, done the other dog, 75-pound dog, killed it, took that one to his cave, had a dog tracker. They found it in the cave up in the hills, homie. And right here, right not far from my crib.
Still alive?
No, they killed both dogs. Mountain lions ain't no joke, homie. Mountain lions get to 200, 250. They're fucking 40 inches tall, you know. Now, we talked about this on Patreon. It'll have a struggle versus Ash and Callie both.
I was about to ask you that.
Oh, yeah, because Callie, they'll grab them from each end. It'll be a struggle. Mountain lions will kill a dog, but it'll be a struggle because those house dogs that particular one just took on camera, by the way, it's crazy. It's all over the news. Right here by the house, though.
Oh, I got to see it.
So now I'm like, now I got to, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to come out and shoot in the head, but I'm saying, if some go, but I want to see it for a second because a mountain lion's bite per square inch PSI is around 400.
Okay.
Ash is around 350. Ash has a little stronger than normal. Most pits around 280 to 300. So Callie's gonna grab it from the back like a girl.
Yeah.
Because she goes and gets lizards, birds, rats. She catches shit.
She's the actual like hunter, yeah.
Yeah, she'll bite him from the back. He'll turn around, and then this Ash will grab that motherfucking throat. See,
because Ash got Callie back. I've seen it happen. Anytime, like, if Callie's in the back chilling, and then, like, Ash will be playing with us, and then he'll stop his ear and do this because he heard something. That motherfucker will run out the back door and go protect Callie immediately. Watch for a second. Yeah.
I guess I said that.
He's curious to know.
Yeah,
like,
I want to see
what his dogs could do, like what they're capable of almost.
I want to make sure I don't got no bitches.
Yeah.
Like I want to make sure the motherfucker like is ready for war. I mean,
if Callie and Ash took down a lion, how would they make you feel?
Well, my old dog, I had a dog named Trouble. Oh man, motherfucker was unbelievable. Huge motherfucker. He took down a deer.
Deers are soft though.
I know, but they'll kick you.
Yeah.
They'll kick you.
How they kick you? Because in Indiana, all we got is deer.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
you'll be driving, they'll be in the middle of the street, just look at you.
You're like a dainty state, like
They
deer.
dainty, but they can't hurt you like by mistake.
Yeah, but dainty state, like Indiana, like that's what there's. Is that your state bird or state dog or whatever?
They look at you, homie. Nah, the cardinal, homie. Duh, chirp, homie.
Soft.
Chirp. The Cardinals actually look it up. The Cardinals are like cerebral, homie. Like
You talking about the?
I'm gonna come down. Grab
Hold
a
on.
worm, homie. Like cerebral. It's cerebral. Look it
You
up.
talking about the gay pastor cardinal, or are you talking about the bird?
Who's that?
Huh?
I ain't seen what you talking about.
Cardinal, like the gay pastor, the pedos, and them. I thought you were talking about the.
If you from Naptown, homie, put Naptown in the comments right now. I'm trying to see something. Man, it's gonna be a good show, man. We got TJ Too Nasty. His name got longer. We got TJ Too Nasty 483 in here. We got Alec Garza 3745, Migo _ Crit 1 Repub 17. Who else we got? We got Ruben Maldonado 8093. We got Little Red Rider 55955. And we got Remind Me of Me. This is hard, homie. It's gonna be a good show.
We got a lot going on, Smitty.
Awesome.
We're gonna do a mock draft, Smitty.
This type of stuff I don't like.
What?
This little weird shit. Go ahead.
What happened?
Just some Hey Mayday. That's it.
Where? But like, let's be fair though. Is that like out of context because text messaging is taking
Right.
over?
But he got to know that.
Baby?
though.
What up, baby?
What up,
I'll
baby?
see you in a
Yeah.
minute. What up, baby?
But
I'm gonna
he
give him
gotta know that,
the
though.
benefit. I'm gonna give benefit.
All right, I'm gonna give it. But he got to know that though.
But you just got to know how to say it. He got to put like the exclamation question after.
Yeah, it's just-
But you got to know. You got to know.
conversation though. As a man, though, even
Let me see him. Let me see him though.
Even if my intentions were pure, though, I don't think as men we should even text that or message.
Let me see him though. I need to see him. Oh boy, again, buddy.
Yeah.
Where buddy at?
Where buddy at?
I need to see. I didn't get to see his
Where
like.
buddy
Get
at?
out. I don't know. I don't know who did it. I want to see his get down. Fuck. Fuck. Trying to get buddy benefit, man. It's gonna be a positive day. Because a long day. It's gonna be a long day for me. I'm gonna do shows
It's
all
gonna be an
day.
extremely long day today.
Yeah, I'm gonna do shows all day. I'm trying to get buddy a benefit.
Well, this hold your thoughts for now. and we'll
I
figure
don't.
out.
The telling sign is this.
What? Yeah. That's how we
He's
take
taking a
pictures like we were little
selfie.
kid, little boys.
He's doing a selfie, homie, and grown folks, we don't do selfies.
Oh
if we
man,
do,
don't do that. When I was 11, you know, we first little phone, everybody, you know, but
if we do selfies, we don't. Nobody should know about it. The picture shouldn't have the selfie taking in it.
Right.
Shouldn't be in the mirror. It shouldn't have it shouldn't have this in the picture.
Yeah.
That's the problem, homie. So I'm gonna, try to give up boy the benefit. I try to be positive today and not negative Nancy and hater. Everybody calls me. I try to be different today. And oh boy didn't give me that. He didn't give me that. He didn't help me.
Yeah. You gotta help me help you, homie.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with he's gay.
We got Naptown in the building.
Yeah, let's get this party cracking. Because I got some very unique quotes of the day and contrary to beliefs that I created prior to the show. Then after the latest Mike Vrabel news, and I'm so glad that we labeled yesterday's thumbnail what we did, coward. I'm so glad we did now because it's truly proven us again correct once again. And there seems to be more coming out about him and more. And I'm going to make a quote about that in a second. That's not the quote of the day, by the way. It's just something else that I just thought of and wrote it in there just so I remember. But quote of the day, Smitty, brought to you by Underdog. Make sure you download the app, Underdog Fantasy, right now. Get you $50 on a $5 deposit today. Smitty, stop asking for opportunity. Start becoming undeniable.
Mm.
Say it again.
You said stop asking for opportunity. start becoming undeniable.
God damn.
Become so great that they can't deny you. Don't matter. Even if they don't want you around, JB, they gotta have you.
I don't think Buddy's realized what I said, homie.
Buddy don't. Buddy confused with his phone like that.
I don't think Buddy realized what I said, homie. Like,
don't
not
know.
fucking asking for opportunity. I'm not asking, I'm not asking no more of these cats. I'm just going to become so undeniable when they hit me finally and they say, man, we want this deal. I'm like, nah, homie. I'm going with old Buddy, monster. So, like, I'm just telling you, start becoming undeniable, homie. Contrary to belief, powered by Underdog as well.
Oof.
Smitty, pressure doesn't break real ones. It exposes fake ones. Contrary to belief.
Yeah. Pressure don't break real ones. I forgot.
Nah. What?
I'm about to read it and the quote disappeared. Pressure don't break real ones. It exposes fake ones. That's so hard, homie. That's so
Contrary
hard.
to belief. See how it works?
Right. If you don't add that, it's a quote. But if you add that, now it makes it what it's supposed to be. I get it now.
You don't have to add it, but yeah.
You kind of got to, though.
But Smitty, I got a quote that I wanted to say that I wrote down because of what's going on in the midst of what's going on in Mike Vrabel continue to be a story in the headline. Smitty, the fear is what could come next. That fear is worse than what we already know. And it's not a quote, it's just something I want to say. The fear of what could come next is worse than what we already know. That is real talk. I think Vrabel realizes that the fear of what's next is worse than the pictures we've already seen. Because I think this dude strategically has hired a PI. They have thousands of pictures. They might have them actually like, Tyreek Hill and shit. And he's fearing what's coming next. And yesterday there was a picture that leaked. Obviously, the latest picture. Like, she got no makeup on, homie. They just finished. Like, they just hit. And they on their own little balcony and shit. And how many pictures are there, homie? This cat's like where's the old boy at? Where's Buddy at? You
can't fear what might happen, though.
Where Buddy at, though?
Who? Which Buddy?
This cat.
He in the cut.
Yeah, that's where he's at, homie. Look at the pictures.
He got a room. He was their neighbor.
Old cat. I think he's dressed up like a worker. He doing all kind of shit. He a real cat, homie.
James Bond, homie.
So, like, I think it's broken. Again, horrible leader, good coach. It's broken the guy because if he was the leader, this would have been on top. We would have been on top of it already. At this point, homie, you have to come out and just say, I fucked up. I done fucked up. You done fucked up, right? I done fucked up. I got to own it. I'm going to do it. There's going to be some other shit comes out. There may be a couple fuck videos. Who knows? The guy has everything. It's going to come out. I have done nothing illegal. I'm going to stay the head coach and fight this as a man. But you're going to get a lot of shit coming out next. It could be coming next year. Fuck video might come out.
So what are the 3 steps for Mike Vrabel to keep his job right now? Understanding the full situation, understanding the possibilities of what's to come. You as a guy who was also a former head coach, if you're in his position right now.
Controversial, had to deal with them like this.
You did.
I know that's what you want to get. You're trying to get to that part, but go ahead.
I was. So I'm trying to think about what will be the 3 steps to just maintain your job.
So you got to own it. I didn't apologize. You see my letter, and I took a lot of heat for it. I said, I'm not apologizing for shit. What am I apologizing for? I built this place. Like, I did what I did right there with the work shirt. Creighton at Eastern Michigan, where's that, in bowl games? Like, I did that. So I'm owning that shit, right? I'm owning who I was. I didn't do anything illegal. Right. Y'all accused me of doing shit that I didn't do. That's on you. It's a you problem, not my problem. I didn't apologize for shit. So Vrabel needs to say, listen, I fucked pussy. Okay. I like pussy. Okay. I'm a man. I'm a hunter. I'm an alpha male. I like pussy. My wife pussy got a little, we got time. We had time. We had some shit. I fucked around. I fucked up. It is what it is. I fucked up. Now, having said that, step 1 is own it.
Okay, own it.
He hasn't done that yet. He went out yesterday and didn't even own it and said he's going to be a better man. 16 hours later, he's entered rehab.
You trying to be better.
But now you're missing the draft that you're the head coach of.
It's bigger than the draft, man. I trust my staff to do that. It's bigger than the draft.
It is bigger than the draft. You know what it is?
What?
It ain't about me. It's about us. That was my motto. You just made it about you. Yes, he did, homie. He made it about him.
He's the head of the snake. If his mindset ain't right and his head ain't there, then the whole ship's gonna sink, homie.
Is he there? Is he there for us, or is he there for him? Go.
He's there for we.
Can't say it. He can't do it. He's trying to defend it. He's not. It's about us. If it's about us and not me, then he failed as a leader once again. Because he's telling me now it's about me, not us.
But I'm me. We're us. If me as the leader is not, if I'm not right, then we and us will fail. So yes, I'm individually me going to therapy, to counseling, but me fixing me is going to help you, which overall helps us.
I believe, to be honest, listen, I've lost all respect for the man as a leader.
Oh, man.
That has gone out the window. Sometimes you do things that lose respect for certain people. That's it. I mean, people lost respect for me over the years. It is what it is, right? That's their own opinion. That's their own opinion, right? Your own opinion. It is what it is, right? Can't do nothing about it.
I don't respect you.
But it's a bitch-made move to enter rehab over fucking some pussy. I'm just going to keep. Let's call it really what it is, homie. This is ridiculous. I fucked some pussy. I didn't rob nobody. I didn't steal nothing. I didn't rob nobody. I didn't do nothing. I ain't done shit. I didn't do this. I didn't do that. I didn't do this. I didn't do Mark Sanchez. I haven't done shit illegal. But now I got to enter rehab for fucking some pussy. Come on, Smitty. That's a cop-out, homie. You got to apologize. Smitty, you got to apologize for... Smitty, hold on. You got to apologize for busting a nut now in 2026.
You can't nut 2026, homie.
Homie, you 2026. I got fucking some pussy. So hold on, time out. So my players can fuck around and have 8 baby mamas in 1 year. Stephon Diggs had 8 baby mamas in 1 year, and I got to go rehab.
That's why they cut him.
Homie, but I got to go to rehab. Fuck, homie, I'm white.
You can't do that.
I'm white. I should be better. I should be over the top. The brother, you get him rid of him, but me, I'm white. I'm the head coach.
That's racist, though. You can't be racist on one.
But it ain't what ain't racist is fucking pussy. And this motherfucker was fucking, and he's entered a rehab facility. Have you imagine that? Like, was he hitting lines off the ass? Was he hitting lines off the ass? Huh?
What do you think he's in there like saying like right now? Like,
I've heard what he said. I mean, I've heard some rumors. We're gonna have.
My name's Mike Variable, head coach of the Patriots. I can't stop fucking pussy.
He did a prayer to baby Jesus. No, I'm saying he did one. I have heard it, but I ain't gonna say. I won't do it over. But he did a baby Jesus prayer, and he's like, "Fuck," certain things like what he did and stuff.
That better stop playing with God.
Let's thank you, baby. Let's reenact it. Dear baby Jesus, bow our heads. This is the prayer that Mike Vrabel said during entering rehab at midnight last night, actually at 12:01 because he needed the new day. So as of today, he has entered rehab, 12:01 a.m. Pacific. So what happened was Mike Vrabel entered a rehab facility, and this is how the prayer went. I'm just reenacting, allegedly, I'm reenacting the prayer that I heard. Dear baby Jesus, I come forward, a humility, humble man, and seeking humility from you. And I'm just trying to be as good as my predecessor, Bill Belichick. He went after some 24-year-old cat, Lord, and all I did was went after somebody that I thought was reputable in the business, and I tried to hit. And all I did was hit, and smack that cat and hit that cat. And now I'm in rehab, Lord, and my job is on the line. I just wanted to be as good as my coach, Bill Belichick, who led this storied franchise, Lord. I just tried to catch up with my owner, Lord, who did rub and tugs, Lord, in Thai barbecue massage parlors. And I can't get a break, Lord. All I did was, what's up, buddy, Lord? In your name, Lord, Jesus' name, forgive me and get me out of rehab and let me get back to being with Steph Diggs. and Cardi B. In your name, Jesus' name, amen. So that's what the prayer was kind of about. And he just wanted to be like everyone else in the organization, homie. Why are we bashing Mike Vrabel? Like, seriously, the military, Kraft, this is what they do there. Why the NFL said we're not doing nothing? So why is he in rehab? Thank you, Jesus. Help the man.
It's a good look. It's a good look.
What is?
He's in rehab because for optics. It's showing that he's really trying to be better. Now, did it say it said
That's so
counseling,
phony,
right?
So phony. I've lost even more respect for him this morning than I did yesterday when he was a coward. Now I took him out of coward. He's not coward no more.
What is he?
A bitch. Like he just taking it over the top. Homie, he's like went from coward to bitch. What?
Is it marriage counseling? Is it is he addicted to sex? Is it drugs?
Addicted to sex. Addicted to sex is a problem?
They say that, yeah.
For gays? Not for fucking heterosexual.
No, they say you could be addicted to sex, meaning that like all day you just nut, you want nut again. You just nut, you want nut again. You like watching porn. There's just all day this sex.
Homie, the oh boy, the young brother died. He jacked off 56 times in an hour or something and died.
Ooh.
A young brother somewhere in Chicago or something.
But you could be addicted, homie. It's called a gooner.
Should be raw.
It's called a gooner. It's called a gooner. Just be beating all day.
To be honest, I'd feel a certain type of way just beating my shit all day. Like I'd feel unaccomplished. I would actually feel unaccomplished. Like all you just sitting around just fucking boo Mark Sanchez in the whole day. That's crazy.
Even if you do it once, you kind of just feel bad afterwards.
Yeah, I don't even do it not at all no more. I feel bad. Like I wasted that nut that I could have had on a bit. Yeah. Like you ever had a feeling?
As a man, you be stressed out sometimes, and you just got to get one out real quick. And in the moment, it's cool, but as soon as it come out, you be like, "What the fuck was on?" Like you get pissed off, like a waste of time.
As soon as it what?
As soon as you bust, you're like, because sometimes you got to get it out to think clear though. Like if you backed up as a man, you
I don't need that no more.
Brain be foggy, so you get it out. Now you can think clear, but now you're pissed that you wasted time doing what you just got done doing. And then if you're a person who got to watch porn to get it out, you know when you get in the porn world, like you've been scrolling, trying to find the perfect. Now you done wasted a whole hour and a half for a 2-minute nut. So it gets kind of crazy.
Shout out to Roe, Hens, and Wims, and all them other ones.
Rose Sparks.
If you guys want a sponsor the show, hit us up.
Bro, I've been busy last 48 hours. I have not responded to the AMP. That's on me.
I did.
Cool.
Because I'm a leader.
Well, also,
leaders make sure that if it's on their name, they don't depend on another person because you would fuck me, just like you just admitted last on TV right now.
No, you didn't communicate. I asked you 3 times. I said, Jason, are you cool with these? Your digs? You said, I don't know, homie. It's gonna be 20.
So what I did is there's a segment that I added, and it's called
Damn Near the Realest, the best.
I added damn near. Go look at the website. Go look at it. It says, don't know, accepted, or not.
Yeah.
I put a damn near segment. So I put damn near for all of them.
I like damn near. I should have trademarked it because you got it from me, but I like it for our show though.
You didn't get it from me. I didn't get it from you, but
you, homie, I brought chat. Who brought damn near to this show? Keep it all the way funky.
Me.
Even if you don't like me, whatever, just keep it real. Who brought damn near to this show?
I did.
And JB started laughing at me saying it. Because I remember the first time I said it, JB was like, what's damn near, homie? And that's how it led to that. Jazzy Jazz said, spin around again, Jason. She want to see her shirt again.
I didn't stand up, though.
She ain't trying to see that little thing. She said,
spin around. Or whatever the print you guys call it, print.
I want to see your shirt. She don't want to see your little print. She want to see your shirt.
A little print. Let's get into brass tacks. Poll question, Smitty.
Thank you, Jane.
Poll question, Smitty. Will we see Ty Simpson drafted early in the first round? Go.
Yes, we will.
There's a lot of people don't think he's going to get drafted in the first round. 6'1", hey, baby little boy. A lot of little boy conversations out there. If he was 6'5", he'd be first pick overall.
For half the season, he was like, it was arguments, at least on my end. I said, this is the best quarterback in the game. He just kind of like, towards the back end, things just wasn't looking pretty. He's not consistent. I haven't seen consistent, but when he's at his best, he looks really damn good. He looks like an NFL quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know. There was a lot going on. Ryan Williams had a horrible year. One of his big time receivers, I felt he couldn't count on him fully. It was a lot going on. So I'm not putting all the blame on him. I still believe in Ty Simpson being a legit good NFL quarterback. So I think if you're an NFL team and you need a QB after Mendoza, I don't know. For me, I'm like, yeah, Ty Simpson. For me, anyway. So I think he goes first round.
I think he goes first round. We're going to do a mock draft here in a minute. We're going to have a full show today, breaking it all down the whole duration of the first day. So Bailey and I, after Smitty and I rock the house for an hour, Smitty's going to go eat Nobu. After that, Bailey will hop in. We'll have E-Dub joining us, Shaun King, Steve Kim, Braden Fajoko is going to join us, Dante Culpepper possibly going to hop on with us. We're going to have different people hopping on throughout the night to get some analysts on. We're going to get a couple coaches from Pittsburgh area. One high school guy, one college guy hopping in. So we're going to do a full show tonight right here on YouTube. Members only. So if you're not a member, you should become one by the end of this show. You got 2.5 hours roughly. If I don't see it, boom, shoot, I'm cutting you loose forever. Smitty, I don't get that people aren't grasping the concept that this is a horrific draft. There's some diamonds in the rough, possibly. There's one at every draft. But I don't see this draft popping out at us. We're like, oh, yeah, for sure right there. Boom, for sure right there. Boom. He's a for sure. Hey, little boy, 6'1". They had a horrible Alabama. For Alabama purposes, Alabama is really a bad football team. If you look at the Nick Saban-led Alabama teams, with A.J. McCarron-led Alabama teams, all the legendary Alabama teams, this one was a mockery, a shell of it.
Yeah.
And their head coaches got rewarded.
7 years, homie.
Crazy big money their head coaches got. We'll dive into that next. But
shocked me.
Yeah, shocking. He needs this guy to get drafted high.
Yeah.
He does for getting repaid because Nick Saban leads all coaches with over 50 first-round draft picks in the history of college football. Nick Saban's number one. I think he has 53 first-round draft picks as a head coach at Alabama or LSU. I think that this Alabama program needs a guy to go to the first round, and then he needs to be successful because Alabama quarterbacks just frankly aren't very successful in the NFL. Jalen Hurts was there for a hot minute, bounced. Who do we really – I do. I call Nick Saban the one that mentored the guy and actually put him in the program and organized everything, but he goes to Oklahoma, blah, blah, blah. Tua. Just recently I'm talking, but let's go way back. You go all the way back. Name me a QB in Alabama. They need a quarterback, Smitty, to have success in the NFL badly as a program. So we'll see if Ty Simpson's the guy or not, but he will get picked in the first round because he's a quarterback, and this class is very weak at the position.
I agree 1,000%.
All right, next or what?
Juddy Jazz said, if I want to see the print, I'll be like, let me see the print. So just for clarity.
How did I take a shot at AJ?
Oh, because you said, let me know when is this Batman had a good quarterback. You said Tua, Jalen Hurts. Okay.
That's what I said recently.
You know, and then you said go way back. You said whenever we had a good quarterback. So I know what you meant, but like it came out a little wrong. I did catch it. I just didn't say nothing because I knew what you meant.
AJ knows what I mean. 3-time national title. I'm gonna talk shit about him. That's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Anyway, AJ played in the league 8 years.
Way better you, quarterback.
He played in the NFL 8 years too, by the way.
He did. So, well, let's get to the first topic, right?
Again, let's bring it up again.
I hate to bring it up, man. It's the 9th time we brought it up.
But timeout though. Everyone else does it every day. Every other show talks about it, homie. Nightcap, McAfee.
I was mad about it. I'm just saying.
No, I'm just saying. Bad. No, what I'm saying is I'm watching every other show talk about it. So I'm just saying, it's the latest news.
You're right. No,
tomorrow it might be tomorrow again. Free game Friday. Maybe Diana Rossini, does something. I don't know.
I gotta get Diana on the porch. We're gonna figure it out. But anyway, new photos have been released of Diana Rossini and Mike Vrabel having breakfast alone at the Arizona resort last month. Mike Vrabel released a statement saying he'll seek counseling, so he won't attend a third day.
Oh, that's bad luck right there. Bad luck right there. That's a scary picture.
You said what?
That's a scary picture right there.
Of what? Right
that
here?
Last one of her, no makeup. Like that's a scary picture. No,
you think she see the PI right here?
Nah, she has no clue.
Right out of eye.
Look at boy's behind like a curtain. So she has no clue. He's got a high-end lens
in the window.
Homie, he's got thousands of pictures. I'm just telling you, bro. That thing I made up, that quote I made up, homie, I real shit, Smitty. I don't think people realize the fear of what's coming next is worse than what we already know. That's Mike Vrabel's thought process. That's why he entered rehab right now.
But biblically, though, a lot of times we fear for stuff that don't never happen. He's fearing that they do got pictures of them in the bedroom. But
what you're saying? So you're saying he don't walk by faith, not walk by sight. I walk by faith, not by sight. So I can give a fuck less. I walk by, fuck it. You can say whatever you want to say. I say Hitler, yeah. I call that motherfucker that. I can tell you a little bit. So I call, that's why I call him that. And then, I walk by, I hold that shit. I carry that motherfucker. I didn't apologize for that shit, homie. Yeah, I fucking rocked the house on those 8 felonies. I beat that motherfucker too.
It's a lot of felonies, homie.
A lot of felonies, homie. I beat them motherfuckers. So I walk my chest out in the courthouse. Shit. I'm like, own that shit. Motherfuckers on my resume, homie. Go ahead.
They might as well keep, if they were messing around, which I don't have enough evidence to know, but just for argument purposes, if they were messing around, him and Diana, they might as well just keep doing it now. Ain't no point in losing each other in this. I mean, she losing her husband.
Hold on, they're still married though.
Wife, he gonna lose his job. She lost her job.
Married though.
But y'all gonna lose each other?
I mean, they're still married though.
For now.
2 other people, I'm saying.
But that's dead, homie.
So they're gonna get
his wife about to leave him, take half of his stuff. Her husband's the one who hired the PI. She lost her job. You told me he's on the way to lose his job. If these things are all true and they've been messing around, the only people they have in this situation is each other. Nobody else.
Do you want to do a reenactment of our conversation last week when you and Big King went on Whitlock and defended and said this was a nothing burger? Do you want to come out and say you were wrong and JB, you were right? You were right again, JB. He did fuck. And that the interlocking of the hands was the telltale sign. You were right, JB. You want to do it now or wait till tonight? Or
I still don't really know. Because I mean, again, they're having breakfast.
But I thought they were on a couples retreat.
No, they were friends.
Friends hiking retreat.
It's not just, but listen. It's called the Ambient Resort, homie.
But they said that there's a nothing burger.
Meditation, yoga. They got
it's
a whole wellness experience, homie.
Yeah, hold on. So wait up for in summation. You still defending it now, or
yeah?
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I'm be real with you. I still ain't seen enough to be like, oh, without a shadow of a doubt, they fucking. I haven't seen that yet, homie. It's breakfast. Hold on, homie. So you tell me there's
so you go to breakfast. Hold on, you go to breakfast with the homies, and then you enter rehab.
No, he entered counseling, homie.
But do you go to breakfast with the homies and enter rehab?
He went to counseling. You want to know why? It's
no, I'm asking if you do that. Is that what you do, or
it's optics, homie? We know the game. Stop playing around, Jason Brown.
Hold on. So I go to breakfast with the homegirl, and then I enter rehab the next day because I got a problem. Hold on. I can't go to eat breakfast without going to rehab, homie.
He's just extremely stressed out. At home, his wife is believing you and all the hype, so his home ain't peaceful. You know what I'm saying?
So just say it.
Media,
he fucked.
Media's killing him. His best friend, contrary to belief, is Diana Rossini. She lost her job. Her career is ruined. So he's just mentally stressed out and needs some time to just meditate, reflect, and get away. So he's going to counseling to just Get away. He probably gonna be in there with Puka. Puka's in there. He's in there.
Puka's out. Puka's back in Rams facility.
Puka's in there biting shoulders.
Rams back coaching.
He's
Puka's back catching Matthew Stafford balls in camp, homie.
He goes catch balls and he goes back at night, homie. And
let me ask something. Real shit.
So last question.
We all know that he cheated. And you're doing this for clicks and likes. It's okay. It makes the show better.
Allegedly.
But we know that what he did and what she did.
Allegedly.
And at the end of the day, we just got to say it is what it is. I'm worried that this may be the beginning of the end of his coaching tenure, at least in New England. And I think these are what happens when you lie and get caught up, and then you continue to lie, and then you don't address it, and then lie again, and then you get caught with a new picture again. He can't go on the podium no more now at all, because he doesn't know what's next. So yesterday he lied again, didn't say anything really, didn't apologize to his wife, didn't say anything, said a bunch of words without saying anything, and then now gets caught with another picture, and then he goes to rehab to get away. Again, epitome of a coward, bad leader, good coach, bad leader, and a coward. And now I've added the word bitch to it for entering rehab for fucking on some pussy is asinine. I would never, ever self-report for fucking on some pussy. I would never. Would you self-report on fucking some pussy? Huh?
Who would be the one who would fire him, though? Robert Kraft?
Yeah, he's the owner.
You think Robert Kraft is
Yeah. You know why? Because he's above the law.
I did it like
Smitty, he's above the law.
Together back in his playing days.
Smitty, he's above the law, homie. He's above the law. He's the owner. Smitty, he's the owner.
Kraft gonna give him a raise under the table, homie. Kraft like this type of shit.
I get it, but he knows it's a bad look.
Kraft turned on, but Kraft was probably watching him. What's it called? Adam 27. What's it called?
Hold on. Was Kraft hitting Dirty Diana too?
No, he was just watching, homie.
He just watching.
They let him watch.
Is he the one with the video? Is he the one with all the pictures?
PI. I don't know, homie. There's a lot going on, man. Chat, y'all let us know what y'all think.
It's exhausting, to be honest. Yeah. We're talking about it a lot, but it is what it is. It's news. It's breaking news. And that's what the news is, homie. He's entered a rehab facility, and it is what it is.
But it's time, though. You said at the beginning, man, it's NFL draft day, man, and we're going to do a fun Coach JB with Big Smitty mock draft. Let's get it ready, man. It's going to take some time, so y'all going to rock with us. We got the sound going. Shout out to our producer, Bailey. We got the actual everything lined up, man. So we're going to get straight to it, JB. Raiders, number one overall pick.
Did I click the button?
Yeah, it's going to be a button. You click on it, it goes straight over. It's pretty straightforward, homie. So we're going to do this together. I mean, let's use some common sense, homie.
Oh, so Bailey can do it.
Yes, he's doing it right now. I told you, homie. Stop asking questions, homie.
Oh, that's nice. Big time.
We're doing odds and evens, homie. We're doing odds and evens, JB. That's what we're doing right now for the mock draft, man.
What does that mean?
Evens. Huh?
What's odds and evens mean?
I don't know. I'm going to have Bailey jump in.
So I'll pick one, you pick one?
I don't know what's going on.
All right, we do that. I just think we both need to do our own, but we could do either one.
Well, we can't do two separate, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Smitty, let's dive into brass tacks. Number one, the Raiders are rumored to be taking calls at number one. All that rumors are fine and dandy. Like, I would do it, but I don't believe the Raiders will do it. I think the Raiders will take him. He's obviously not going to the draft for a reason. They've already told him they're drafting him, I'm sure.
Right.
Now, Glazer has come out and has said that he has definitive breaking news, but he cannot announce it until 1 hour prior to the draft.
Just Glaze?
Yeah. So can we show that real quick, Bailey? Do you have it? I know you do. I saw it. If you could show that real quick. That is telling, Smitty, and I want to dive into that take before we talk about what happens here at Mendoza and the Raiders, and is that what Glazer is referring to?
The juiciest bone that you're chewing on right now, that you're hearing, a rumor that just won't die?
No, I know something that's going on. I just can't say it yet because I was told you can't say it. Told, we're kind of getting on the clock there. But it's an interesting draft. By the way.
So, Smitty, he heard something. He said he has some inside information, and he's going to say it right before the draft. What would that big of news be if it wasn't number one? What's bigger than the number one overall pick? Aaron Rodgers not returning is not big news.
The Cowboys trading up or something like that.
Nah, that's not that big. That's number 12. They're number 12, though.
Yeah, but still Jerry Jones.
I got an interesting take about the Cowboys. They're going to stay at 12 and try to snatch a wideout, and then they're going to trade Pickens away. That's my take today. And I think the Kansas City Chiefs are going to take Pickens.
They just franchise tag Pickens.
You heard me right. You heard me what I just said. What?
They just franchise tag Pickens, right?
Yep. I think they take a wide out at 12, which is going to be there. There's several good ones. And then they're going to try to shop Pickens. That's my gut feeling. But what would be breaking news other than a number one? Number two is not breaking news. It doesn't move. The Jets don't move the needle in a breaking news take. Number three doesn't. Does it? Like the Cardinals taking Love? Well, let's not. I got some inside information too.
The Raiders is going with Mendoza home. That's called what it is. We got to fly through it, or we ain't gonna never get done. The Raiders is going with Mendoza.
We don't have to finish by commercial. We can continue this all day.
No, we got to do it by commercial. We got 30 minutes. If they don't go with Mendoza, homie,
no time restraint.
I'll jog to your house from my house.
I'm just telling you, dog. Crazier shit's happened. You got Kirk Cousins. You got a buffer. You got to rebuild there. You got lack of roster. You need help. You need assets. You need more pieces. You got a new head coach. Head coach may do something that McDonald did in Seattle. Let me do it my way. Let me start over. This quarterback's not the next year starter. He's not the next Tom Brady. He's a guy that's decent for a year maybe to learn football. He's not a guy that we need to draft at number one. Let's field some calls. I wouldn't be shocked. I'm with you. I'm not going to.
Already been talking about mentoring for Fernando. Like Kirk, no, everybody already know, homie.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. I'm going. If I was a betting man, I'm betting they take him. I'm not stupid, but I'm also like, don't be shocked if it happens now.
All right, I hear you.
So let's say we're both with Fernando going one. All right, number two.
The Jets need a lot, homie. They're full blown rebuild mode.
I'm going Bailey. I'm going Bailey. Bailey, put Bailey. I'm gonna go David Bailey. The top pass rusher from Texas Tech off the board right there at number two. You?
I disagree, but let's go.
What would you take?
I think he do something a little different. Like I feel like he likes names. He likes all. I think he go with Sonny Styles, homie. I think Sonny Styles gets moved up. I think right now Sonny Styles not getting the love that he deserve. I see the Jets getting Sonny Styles, homie. But we only go with one, so we're gonna go with David Bailey, and that's what.
But we give our take opposite of the other person. So that was my pick. You gave your suggestion. Now it's your pick, and I'll give my suggestion. Go ahead.
All right, get the Cardinals right here, man. The Cardinals, so they got that QB as of right now. They probably need to protect them. I would assume they want to protect them. I think I want to go. Who the top tackle on the board right now? Scroll down. Who the top offensive tackle on the board? Let me look. I think they go with Francis, homie. They going with Francis. They gonna bring him in. They understand in order to become a legit team, you gotta build that line, O line, D line, and grow from there. So I think they go with the top tackle on the board, homie.
So listen, I would agree with you if it was Arizona Cardinals and they had some success recently and they didn't have a failing market in sales, ticket sales, lack of attendance, etc. That's why I'm here on this show, everybody. I'm the macro person on this show.
Appreciate you.
If the Cardinals had some success and had a roster of any sort of value, I could see that. They're getting better. They take a tackle. Since their QB is not very good and he wants big-time money and they don't know where they're going for the future, they just got rid of Kyler Murray, who you think was an MVP candidate a few years ago, and blah, 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 right? They don't have any market value sitting in Arizona in the desert, and it comes to week 6 and they're shitty. The attendance it plummets, Smitty. The jersey sales plummets. They have no face.
Okay.
Who's the face that sells jerseys in Arizona right now? Go.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
You answered it.
Marvin Harrison.
Nobody. They
Marvin
have nobody.
Harrison.
They have nobody. He's not moving it. You have to catch the ball and be successful. He's been a failure to be honest. His first 2 years has not been.
The tight end, homie. Who the tight end name?
Trey McBride's still not selling, homie. But he's not selling tickets. He's just not. He's not a sexy.
He's a bad boy.
He's bad, but he's not a sexy. You know what I'm saying? He's not. You know what I'm saying. And if the chat don't agree, he's not fucking a quarterback, homie. He's not a big time running back, Saquon Barkley. He's not a big time mover in the needle guy. He's a grunt worker. He's a motherfucker that second in the league in catches. But guess what? You don't see him and know him. Let's be real. So listen, I'm torn on this pick because you go get Jeremiah Love if you need to do the things I just mentioned. The problem is with Jeremiah Love, you're going to pay him more money than Saquon Barkley would be paid at around $50 million just to get rid of him in 3 years because he's a running back. So the Cardinals have a very, very, very hard decision to make. Do they take a ticket sales and go get Jeremiah Love, which will move the needle? Or do you say, no, we're going to build this team the right way, and then you would take Francis or someone else?
Yeah.
I just feel that they need to move the needle. Owners like money, Smitty. They need to be paid.
Tickets, yep.
And I think Jeremiah Love goes there. The problem is, Smitty, to be real with you,
say it.
I don't believe Love's as good as everybody else thinks.
What?
Not at all.
You didn't watch the tape?
I did. I've watched it several times.
I met him in person. I was with Shaun a couple months ago. Nice size is there. Athleticism.
Here's what I personally would tell you.
Crazy.
I personally spin move. I watched two particular games that stood out.
What you watch?
Miami.
Mm-hmm.
The bowl game.
Mm-hmm.
He got locked the fuck down. He's not a game changer. He got literally shut down in those two games. That is not.
They stacked the box. Homie had 9 in the box.
It don't matter.
I watched
Ash and Genty get 100 yards multiple times against a top tier defense in Penn State and Oregon the year Boise State made the playoff. That sold me. I knew he could play against anyone. Jeremiah Love did not do that against the top tier talent. Fact, I watched the games. I went back and watched the games to make sure. And I was like, is that really a stat line for those two games? I do not believe he is a Saquon Barkley generational talent. I think he's a good back, but I would not give him $50 million. So, having said that, if I'm a owner of a Cardinals team, and I'm giving you macro on Ivy.
You're a lot of stuff right. It's been 13 minutes. We still on the Cardinals.
I know that's what it is. I was a 3-hour show. I'm just saying, if you're gonna be a legitimate franchise, you cannot take Jeremiah Love, homie.
So who the hell they taking, homie? They not taking the offensive lineman because you said they need a sexy name. So you said they should bring up Jeremiah Love because he's the sexy name, but now they shouldn't drive Jeremiah Love because they ain't not a serious franchise. He ain't that good. So who is the Cardinals taking? Or are you telling me they're gonna trade their pick because they don't have a person to back?
I think they're trading it.
All right. Who you got for the Titans, homie?
The Titans are going to take Sonny Styles.
I agree with that one, actually. Yeah,
they're taking Sonny Styles, in my opinion. I've heard a few rumors already. I got a guy there. I think they're going to take Sonny Styles at number 4.
So next we got the Giants, homie.
Giants depends on what
ball mindset, defensive mindset. They going Caleb down, homie. They going to shock the world.
I think they take Reese, personally. I think they're going to go another pass rusher, have a hell of a D-line.
Another pass rusher?
Yeah, because I think they trade Thibodeau.
Oh, you have been on that train. You have been saying that.
I think they trade Thibodeau today.
Save money, get a younger guy.
I think they trade Thibodeau and they go get Reese. That's what I think it is. Everybody always says this draft is cooked already, blah, blah, blah. But every year, I'm more right than wrong on every draft. That's what's crazy about it. But what do I know? You fucking nobody. Show me your resume real quick and then drop mine.
Next up, we got the Cleveland Browns. I mean, they don't know what they're doing at QB yet. We don't know if it's Deshaun, if it's Shador. These guys, they need what? They need an offensive tackle. They need a wide out. Apparently, they can still get a QB. That's been the rumor. They need a lot right here. What do you think the Browns go with they first pick, homie? Wide out, right?
I think this is where they take Francis.
This is where Francis goes.
if they're serious and Monken is what he is, and he wants to make sure that he knows that it starts up front. E-Dub thinks there's 7 linemen are going to be taken in the first round. They got to start soon then. And I think the Browns started off after the trade at number 3. I could see the Browns even moving up to 3.
Yeah.
So I feel throwback Freddie Mac. The problem is you don't ever admit when I'm right. I think that the Browns take a tackle here, and I think it starts with Francis.
Well, for the purposes of this visual draft, since we can't, I don't think we can implement. Oh, we can't. We actually can propose trades, actually, but I don't know if Bailey. I don't know if going back if you can do all that or not. But
yeah, don't worry about it.
But they're going tackle though. They're going tackle. Okay.
All right, Washington. I mean, their needs. I think they need pass rusher. I think they need wide out.
They got one big wide out, and my guy from Naptown. So I'm leaning towards wide out. I think they need another weapon for Jaden Daniels.
Is Tate the first off the board though, or will somebody shock you? Will the kid out of Arizona State shock somebody and go before him? And there's other guys. I think there's some wideouts in this draft that the league and the GMs know about that we don't, that they think higher than we do. So that always happens with wideouts in the draft, always. So we've seen that over and over and over.
Man, Tate's so damn good though, man. He's like the lock. I feel like Tate's gonna be good as long as he's healthy. He's
I
a
like the
big
Jordan
play
Tyson
guy.
kid. I do like Tyson though, and I can see Tyson being the first wideout taken.
And then Scary Terry's already an Ohio State guy. You know what I'm saying? There, they get another Ohio State wide receiver there. I get to see the storyline. You know what I'm saying? Just with Cardinal and Scary Terry on opposite sides. I don't know. I feel like Cardinal Tate to Washington's a lock for me. But
go ahead. That's Smitty's take. Is your pick anyway? Cardinal Tate to Washington. The Saints, Smitty.
They need an edge, wide out corner, some O-line help, and a tight end.
I personally think they go corner. That's my personal gut. Now, who is the corner that they take? I would think it's the kid out of LSU. Could be the kid out of Tennessee. What's their names? McCoy and Delaney or whatever. I'm going to go the Mansour kid.
Mansour out of LSU?
Yeah. I'm going to go there. I'm going to go there in New Orleans. Makes sense, right?
Makes sense. LSU, New Orleans.
And a lot of times they take guys
they do
that are regional.
Yep. Sells tickets, it's all that. You know what I mean? So
They also could take an edge rusher though. So that's just, I'm not in their room, so I just know, but I think they have to have a big time corner, and I guess that kid reminds a lot of GMs of Singletary. Next.
Now the next one is kind of interesting. It's the Kansas City Chiefs. They need an edge. Definitely need some help in the secondary with what happened this offseason. So corner, offensive tackle to protect Mahomes, tight end. This is probably what Kelsey's last year. And then they still want a wide out just because with the unknown with Rashee Rice and got Hollywood, guys getting hurt. It's just they need a lot, which sounds crazy. What do you think? I mean, they got to go secondary, right?
Yeah. This is where my mastermind works.
Okay.
I think they take a tight end. Number one, I think they're going to trade with Dallas and get Pickens, and it opens up the New York Jets to get another Saquon Barkley type of back in Jeremiah Love.
Really?
Yeah, I think the Giants are going to fall if they see the draft and Love's not picked early. They're going to start playing that game to get Jeremiah Love.
Oh, the Giants or Jets?
Giants.
But the Giants got white boy back there.
Man, he ain't a fucking Saquon Barkley though.
I didn't say that, but I'm saying
and he's off an injury. He's at more of an inside back. They need a guy. They need a game changer, homie. They need Saquon. They fucked off Saquon. They know that. They're still trying to get Saquon back. And that's who they need to get is Love. Just telling you, watch what happens. Watch. We'll see. Watch what happens.
So the Chiefs are getting who?
I'm going tight end.
Really?
Yeah. Where's their guy at? I'm going tight end.
They lost their two lockdown corners.
I'm going to go the big freak tight end. What's that big freak tight end in Oregon?
I don't know, homie. Like, I know they need a tight end, but
what's a big freak tight end at Oregon? Sadiq?
You can find you a good tight end in like round 2, round 3, homie.
Nah, you don't get Brock Bowers and you don't get Brock Bowers and Pitts, homie, in round 2 and round 3 anymore.
But the tight end ain't gonna win it all for you. I feel like
you're building a program. The Chiefs are losing Kelsey.
Yeah, but that's how.
Come on now.
I don't know, homie.
That's my take. What's your take for the Chiefs?
Corner, homie. Whoever the top corner, like I'm trying to look right now and see.
I think they're making some trades for corner, but that's my personal opinion.
So you think they're going veteran at corner?
I think they're going to have to.
I like McCoy at corner, homie.
They're still going to take a young corner too.
I like McCoy, homie. I ain't gonna lie to you, but we can go ahead and go with your tight end pick. That's cool. That's thinking outside the box. Like they need a tight end. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying Kelsey is playing this year at least though. But I get they need to backfill him. But I just feel like using your first pick to backfill when Kelsey's gonna be here, like they need somebody who's gonna help right now, play this year, right now, in my opinion. But let's see it.
There are corners in the draft that they can take. So I mean, I'm not gonna say they're not gonna take a corner after losing Duffy and what's his name, but I'm just telling you, I think they're gonna make some trades also, and there's still gonna be some corners out there that they're gonna get. I'm sure they know who their corners are, and I'm sure they know that there's a possibility that a corner goes ahead of them, like New Orleans right before them.
Yeah.
So trust me, they know what the fucking board is. So I'm sure that they know there's some corners in this thing that they can go get. But I think they're going to make some trades in this draft. And I think a lot of trades are going to be taken in this draft. I think there's going to be more trades in this draft than we've seen in a long, long time. People moving up and down. I'm just telling you, we're going to see a lot of trades for veterans over a lot of these picks because of the mid-draft that I think it is.
Well, next up we got the Giants, but you kind of already gave us a full-blown trade, all this stuff. So one thing, so we got to decide this right now, Bailey and JB. So like, I like your trade ideas. We can technically propose a trade on here and do all that. I just didn't know if we were trying to do all that, or we just trying to keep it. Assuming nobody makes a trade. Yeah, these are the picks they're gonna go with.
Because we'll use this tonight, Bailey, with our show. But yeah.
So maybe for simplicity purposes, we just say, hey, nobody makes a trade first round. This is just who we're going with.
Yeah, I think the Giants are sitting pretty at 5-10 in this draft. Number one overall take. And I just think that they're at 5-10. They could make moves with trades with the picks they have, but I think they're going to make picks. I think they're going to pick guys that they like in this draft.
They lost Dexter Lawrence. You think they go with D tackle?
They could. I could see if Ruben Bain's selling the board. I could see that. They also need a fucking safety bad. They also need O-line play. I mean, but they also need linebackers. And I don't know. I think linebacker's the weakest part of this draft.
So they need every position.
So do you draft a linebacker? No, I don't think so. But I do like the safety that you can see the Giants making. The kid out of what's his name? Dylan or whatever. What's the safety's name? Bailey, go up. Yeah,
Oregon.
Dylan kid at Oregon. Yeah,
Dylan Thieneman in Oregon. Yep. There we go.
I like him. And they need a safety bad.
Dylan Thieneman to the.
But I also like Love there, homie. I'm telling you, if Love's available, the Giants take Love. Guaranteed.
Usually when JD feels this good about something like this, it happens though.
I'm telling you, guaranteed Love goes to the Giants at 10 if he's available. Here's the issue. Who really in the top 10 wants to spend $50 million on a back? Seriously, who can afford it, homie? Who can afford it out of the top 10 teams we just mentioned? Chiefs just got our man from Seattle. You can still go young and get another back and try to make up for Hilaire Edwards that you failed on when you took him early a few years ago.
Is still like decent age though, so
I know, but you always need two. So
not your first pick though.
And you still have Pacheco's gone. He went to fucking what do you call it, right? Minnesota or where do he go? He go to Minnesota? or Detroit?
I'll look it up.
He went to Detroit, right? He's from Detroit, isn't he? He went to Detroit. So Pacheco went to Detroit. I think they still need a back. I'm with a couple of people that have said the Chiefs take a back at 9. If Love's available, do they take Love still because he's the best player available? Could happen. I'm just telling you, homie, they're not spending no big money on a back that early unless you absolutely need to sell tickets. Arizona's the only team that would do it because they need to sell tickets. Other than that, for a franchise, it's not smart.
So so the Giants is not going with Love.
No, I'm saying if he's available, they are. Homie, we're doing a mock, so you have to understand if the Cardinals take him at 3 and we're wrong.
No, I got you. It's a wrap. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, so obviously, but if he's around, I'm saying
for purposes of our draft, he is around.
I'm taking the Giants, taking him.
There we go.
Love at 10.
Wow, man, two running back system. If this happens, man, you're gonna look like a genius. So we'll see. Next up, though, go to hot Miami, man. Miami Dolphins. They need a wide out corner, guard, tackle, and an edge. I don't think they go wide out. They don't even know who their quarterback is. Man, it's just. I think Miami goes. I think they go edge, man. Ruben Bain stays home. Ruben Bain stays home, man, in Miami.
I think he drops to 11, huh?
Sales take it. Well, for the purpose of our draft, he's available. So I think if he's available at this point for the Miami Dolphins, I think they go edge. He's gonna sell tickets. He's a guy, at least for me, I think he's a no-brainer. He's gonna be a legit DN in this league for quite some time. I'm not gonna go out here and predict he's a Hall of Famer or nothing like that, but I think he's a guy year one as a rookie can go out there and get you 7-8 sacks. You know what I'm saying? And like play now, impact now. I like Ruben Bain, JB, if he's available.
I think the Cowboys trade 12, and so they could be a team. If we were doing a trade scenario, they would move up, obviously.
Yep.
And they would be totally picking in a different spot.
Yep.
Which just so you listen to what I'm telling you, I've already said they're going to trade 12 for the last 2 weeks. I believe they're trade 12 and they move up. Don't be shocked if they trade with Arizona. Don't be shocked if they trade with somebody else. Arizona maybe wants picks. I don't know. We'll see what happens there. I think the Cowboys are going to make moves there. So I don't know who they would take. I think they trade up, and I think they're going to trade Pickens again. And to my prediction, Chiefs get Pickens. Now, 13, the Rams. This is my pick. I'm sticking to it. Ty Simpson's going to the Rams. Hey, well, fuck it. I'll go home tonight. I'll drink my yak and smoke my stick, and I'll get it back cracking.
Because now kids are almost forced to go to a junior college to actually get noticed because of the NIL. What I'm hearing, and I don't have a kid that's playing high school football, is that now they're only recruiting other colleges. It's almost impossible to get recruited as a high school kid unless you're like a superstar, and they're basically feeding all those kids into junior college or community college before they'll even be on the NCAA 1A colleges. Is that correct, or can you school me on what's really happening, Coach?
Yeah, JUCO's kind of imploding because you no longer need to go. Now there's so many, you got 10,000 kids sitting in the transfer portal. Just for instance, UConn lost to Michigan in the finals last week, the NCAA. The next morning, less than 12 hours, there was 1,500 kids in the portal already. The portal is what's ruined the sport, not NIL. NIL is not what we intended it to be, in my opinion. It's pay to play is what it is. It's not NIL, name, image, and likeness. If it was, I'd be getting paid. It's pay to play. That's what it is. And the portal, if you stop the portal, you would force kids to compete again and drop their nuts and become men. But instead, you allow them to go and go hopping from school to school to school, and none of them are getting their degrees either. So you're really not student athletes either. We got to stop saying the word student athletes. This is pay to play. This is a band of mercenaries running around and looking for the easy way out, and that's what, unfortunately, is going to set them up for failure in life. Having said that, JUCO's imploding because you don't need to go anymore. What happens is they sit in the portal, and they think they're going to be the next big thing somewhere else. Instead of going to JUCO, grinding it out for a year or 18 months and getting re-recruited, they just sit in the portal and rot. And that's the problem. So JUCO's not getting the talent that I had or we used to have at that level. It's just not as talented as it was because players are sitting in this portal, and that's really ruining the sport. And high school football is becoming so under-recruited. Even with the COVID laws and rules with the GPA and you don't have to pass the SAT and the ACT because of COVID, another COVID rule, it still didn't help because high school football, you're still not getting recruited because you're grabbing kids out of the portal now. So it's just eventually, though, Alex, it's going to bite them in the butt because that's your blood life. You're going to need high school and JUCO. Eventually, the numbers will run out. Right now, it's still, circulating with all these 131 Division I schools. If you multiply that by, let's just say, 100 on each team, if you want to calculate walk-ons or red shirts or gray shirts or what have you, which they're trying to eliminate walk-ons as well, which is crazy, you're going to have some numbers eventually dissipate, and you're going to have to get back into high school and JUCO. The problem will be, Alex, you won't have any talent at the JUCO level anymore because you've already ran it so thin. So there's going to be a problem. I don't think you can get the pace back in the tube on this one. They're going to have to start all over, and I think that's going to even make this thing even step it. So we're going to be set back even further because are you going to tell Alex, hey, you can't get paid now, man. We're going to stop. But your boy got paid $5 million for the last 3 years. Nah, it's not going to be that easy. So I'm curious to see how this thing unfolds.
Hey, well, fuck it. I'll go home tonight. I'll drink my yak and smoke my stick, and I'll get it back cracking.
Shaun, break this down right here. Rewind that, Bailey.
Okay.
First of all, what route is that?
Looks like a
little wheel.
A swing
like
route. A
little
swing
real-
route should be
The wheel route.
Oh, it's not a swing. It's a rail route. I think it's
rail.
we call it rail, or we call it rail from the backfield. I don't know what you call it.
If you're gonna throw the ball there on a rail route, like there should be like a hole in the zone.
I mean, it's a two-beater. It's a horrible man route in one-on-ones. I never ran it because of this reason right here. There's no player for the backer to. I mean, it's a man. Like we just say, it's fucking man. Like just run the out route. Like one-on-ones. Let's talk brass tacks. One-on-ones, running back, linebackers is the worst possible one-on-one
Absolutely.
drill in football.
But I guess my thing,
Explain
here, JB, hold on before you said it. My thing here, if it's a rail route to keep the backer honest, then he should get vertical. And the quarterback should wait, and he should go up the field and make the linebacker.
Well, my point is, I don't want him to get too far outside the numbers, right? So, but like to your point, he's got to outrun this guy past him.
Yeah, you're never gonna throw the ball.
Then then we're just throwing the ball though. Like and first of all, I'm surprised at Florida State's just organizational skills.
That's ridiculous. First of all, the coaching, the way
everybody's
players
behind
are
the
too
quarterback.
close.
This shit looks worse than a fucking shitty JUCO.
What the hell? They
What's going on, y'all? We back.
All right.
Yeah, I'm good, homie. You all right?
What'd you think about my Ty Simpson take?
I thought it was shitty.
So you do realize they need a quarterback, right? I don't know if you knew that.
I'm good, Bailey. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I mean, I think all of our picks are gonna be wrong outside of Fernando Mendoza. But I think it's a fun game. It leads to conversation. I kind of agree with your take that we're gonna see a ton of trades in this draft. Like, it does have that type of feeling just because the way the draft is. I do think there's a lot of hidden gems at like the skill positions for this draft. But to your point, it's a very, not non-exciting QB draft. There's not a ton of big names. I mean, I guess Jeremiah Lovett will be a big name. Fernando's a big name. Ty Simpson's a biggish name. Ruben Bain. Outside of that, like it kind of just, but I think there's a lot of just good players, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you know what you're doing, you can really build a team, like a deep team from this draft. But it's gonna be a lot of moving around, trading. So I think after Fernando, we ain't gonna know what's gonna happen, homie.
I agree with Weddle though. About the betting man, in all seriousness.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, the Rams aren't dependent on Stetson Bennett, number one. So you guys in the chat, you shut the fuck up. Number two. Ty Simpson's not a next Matthew Stafford either, and they do need O-line in a major way. If Weddle's prediction is correct, they need if he thinks 7 O-linemen go in the first round, then I could see the Rams sitting pretty at 13, taking an O-lineman too. So that's obvious take, though.
Rams trying to win now, homie. They're not worried about tomorrow, so. One thing I do know, though, is that the encyclopedia, the one and only, the living legend himself, from the U, Steve Kim is in the building, man. What's going on, Steve?
Fellas, good morning. Just got off of Kane's Insight. Said hello to Peter Oriz, and Peter Oriz says, Darnell, you are the balance to this show, man.
Who said it? Who said it?
Peter Oriz, co-host of Kane's Insight Daily Podcast. And I said, you know what? You know what Darnell is? He's our Reggie Jackson.
Yeah.
He's the straw that stirs the drink.
And listen, if you don't stir that drink, the drink ain't gonna taste the same.
Yeah, and all the things at the bottom, it's unbalanced.
Is he stirring vanilla creamer in the coffee?
Whatever your drink is, it might be the sugar in the Kool-Aid.
Because I'm vanilla.
God, dog.
And I'm the
You the dark coffee. You the black coffee.
Lauren says she like her coffee black.
Huh?
Lauren Conlon says she likes her coffee black.
Woo.
That doesn't mean nothing. She likes white. Anyway, we got a lot going on. Jerry Jones almost fell off the stage, broke his hip.
I was cracking up.
Huh? You were what?
Nah, Jerry Jones almost fell. Yeah, I saw that.
He couldn't do Landman season 3 if he fell. And that would have pissed me off more than the draft. Steve, we are talking draft, mock draft. Bailey has this crazy thing. You could actually select it live right here. We did some mock draft stuff. I don't think you can pay Jeremiah Love $50 million, more money than Saquon Barkley at number 3, as early as 3, and take him back if you're Arizona. I do think that you have to take him because Arizona is in a horrible marketplace. They can't sell tickets. Their ticket sales are plummeting. Their season ticket holders are plummeting. They aren't selling any merch. So Love moves that needle, as I broke down earlier. But I also don't think that you can afford to take him in a bad situation like Arizona has. I think Arizona has to get better here. I don't know if they either trade the pick or they take O tackle if they want to get a better. They take Miami's O tackles at number 3. Yeah, I don't know, Steve. If you could really, I wouldn't pay a guy 50. I wouldn't pay a guy that high right now. I don't believe. I went back and watched 2 particular games because I was brought to my attention that, like, hey, JB, I want to really know what you think because I don't know if this guy's really the guy. And this was an NFL guy telling me this. I watched those games, and I watched Ashton Genty play against Penn State and Oregon, top-tier defenses the year Boise went to playoffs. He performed. He put up numbers. Love did nothing against Miami. He did nothing in the bowl game. He did not show me that he's an NFL guy that can carry it on his own, like Ashton Genty did on a. I think Notre Dame had a much better and deeper roster than a Boise State team did. So I think that going back and watching it, good back, but I'm not paying him that. I'm not taking him that high.
Well, first of all, guys, isn't there a salary cap? Isn't everyone slotted? I think there's the Sam Bradford rule, right? So I don't know if you'd be paying him more than Saquon right off the bat. The other thing is, to be fair to Jalen Love, no one from Notre Dame did anything in the bowl game this year. But seeing him up close live in Miami, opening weekend, and again, that was not his best game, I thought the tougher inside, more physical runner was Jadarian Price. Now, Love is a home run hitter. I do worry about his ability to run through tacklers at the NFL level. Is he going to be an effective tackle-to-tackle runner? Now, maybe they don't ask him to do that a lot, but if you are the Cardinals at number 3, guys, and you have a lot of things to look at, and there's no quarterback you want there, why not trade down and start looking ahead to next year, but work in volume for this particular draft? If someone wants number 3, and my stipulation would be, if you want this pick, I got to still stay within the top 10 to 12, and I'm going to need 2 other picks. Because you're right, Coach, because just getting Jeremiah Love, what does that really do for Arizona this season?
Nothing.
I think Arizona has some decent veteran backs right now that I would rather rock with experience and get better around them. Like, instead of going to get the back that you don't have anything around. Like, it makes no sense to me for Arizona, but that's we're going to see. I think Arizona, Cowboys, and Tennessee are going to jostle right there. And then Glazer's come out and talked about breaking news is going to happen. He's going to announce it an hour. He's heard some insight. I don't know if that involves number 1. I would trade. You would trade. Weddle would trade number 1 if they're the Raiders, but we all think it's a foregone conclusion that Mendoza is going to go 1 to the Raiders. Would you be shocked if he doesn't?
At this point, I have penciled in Fernando Mendoza to the Las Vegas Raiders. Yes.
Yeah, there's no doubt. Because he's at home, he's already been told. That's what I think.
I'm going to Las Vegas Raiders to play for Kirk Cousins. I'm going to sit back behind him, learn from him. I'm going to praise God the entire time. And I can't wait for my opportunity to go out there and play.
Coach, going back to Genti, who I like, I remember that Penn State game. That was the quarterfinals of the playoffs last year. And again, that team was overmatched because that Penn State team had a lot of NFL talent. Abdul Carter being
2 years ago, right?
No, that was the year that Ohio State. Well, yeah, so 2 years ago, the Ohio State year. I don't remember him having a great game. I do remember him getting some tough yards, thinking, yeah, this guy doing the most with what he can. The one thing that I like about Jeremiah Love, I believe in the throw game. He could be effective into the flat. Looks like he catches the ball pretty naturally. Again, the tackle-to-tackle stuff is where I still think you got to make your bones at the next level because you got to be able to run north-south and consistently hit for 4 yards. That has to be the baseline.
Yeah. And he still got 100 yards. I mean, he got 100 yards every game that season. I thought that was impressive without having the dogs to compete against those other upper echelon teams. So I don't know. Love didn't really show me that he could do that on his own, and that's what running backs in the NFL have to do. Ashton Genti showed me he had next-level jump cut, get vertical, accelerate, thicken the thighs. He can take the helmet in the pad. All those things that we look at as running backs. I mean, Smitty wants to say gay shit, but it's true.
I ain't say nothing, homie. Before we get to the rundown, I want to ask you, Steve, in the event that Ruben Bain is available, I think at that 11th pick when the Dolphins are up, could you see him staying in Miami, staying at the crib?
These are going to be worth so much. Oh, I'm going to retire off these. Oh, my God.
Let me get one.
Do you agree that Larry Coker's the best Miami coach ever? He has the most guys in the NFL draft. Go.
Yeah, they were all recruited by Paul Hilton, Butch Davis. Larry Coker is the worst coach in the history of football to win any major championship. Okay? Now.
What a disrespectful statement.
That's so disrespectful.
What a true one.
Coker's so good.
Ruben Bain is going to be the most interesting player of tonight because his arm length is going to be talked about for hours at a time. And to my fellow Miami fans, calm down. Please do not spam the Twitter account of Braden Fajoko. Okay? I know.
Are you free to join us tonight for our draft show?
I don't think I am. I got stuff to do. I'm doing other place. But Fajoko.
Braden's going to be on, so it'd be comical with you when we see it.
Yeah, but here's the thing. It wouldn't be that comical because I don't get emotional over it.
Hold on. Why I got McCall Lemon in the middle like that, homie?
Well, that's another story. Another story.
What?
Lemon looks good as a Ram, though.
Who does?
Makai Lemon.
I think the Rams go
USC Ram. Yep.
I think the Rams go Ty Simpson at 13 or O lineman.
Ty Simpson at 13, I think, is a huge risk. I do. I look at him as a back half of the first
I mean, I think Mendoza's a bigger risk at 1, but
well, okay. That being said,
With the Raiders need a good quarterback.
huh?
The Rams trying to win now, JB.
Right.
Come on.
but you're not getting nothing in this draft that's going to help them win right now.
So fuck it.
What if Mekhi Lemon is your third receiver?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
I think they already have 3. They have more than 3.
Devontae's old. He's getting older. So, I mean, I'm just saying. Like,
Blew out his hamstring late in the year, right? Yeah. He missed games. Puka Nacua is becoming more unreliable, which I never thought would happen.
He's biting shoulders.
Right. So are you sure a wide receiver with the productivity of Mekhi Lemon couldn't make an impact year 1 at some point, Coach? Ty Simpson's going to be a backup, right?
No doubt. No doubt.
At pick 13, if you think you're just a player or 2 away, which they were.
You go O-line then.
In the address their cornerback position.
Yep.
I'm just telling you, if I'm the Rams, I don't pick a quarterback that I don't think is a surefire NFL prospect. And it's just going to sit on the bench in year 1. You're playing to win the games now.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you on that, man. Well, let's dive into some of these topics here. I know we're going to be talking draft all day long. Make sure you guys subscribe and become a member right now. Don't wait because later on tonight is going to be members only show. But as JB said earlier, the Cowboys, they had to stop their pre-draft press conference because former President Bill Clinton showed up. And look what happened to Jerry Jones. Check this out.
I am. Look at this right here. Come in this house. Yes, sir, Mr. President.
I'm negotiating a draft.
All right.
There you go. Go ahead.
I got it. All right.
I've always wanted to be.
Motherfucker still roll deep.
Yeah, I'm with it. I don't know.
Good. That's good balance right there. My draft, he moved up in the draft today. His draft rig got better.
Good.
He's got contact balance.
Back with you.
Look at Bill funny.
He's here somewhere. He's here somewhere. But let me tell you something. As a way of
a lot of white money.
Recently
a lot of white money and power.
The second most American to have started with very little and have accomplished a lot. Look at it. It's in Forbes. There's a great story about him in Forbes. But he's been a wonderful, not only president, but a friend over the years, and really happy to have you here today.
Thank you. I'm glad to see you. Have a good draft day.
This group, Mr. President, this group is somebody very important. We really do. They've spent their life and elected to spend their life in sport. And that's why they're here. And they could have been doctors or lawyers, but they want to be in sport. And so when they pick my you-know-what, and they do.
Two fucking cadavers talking. But let's keep going.
They own half the world.
That would have been funny if someone would have yelled out, Epstein files! And just, whatever. Bailey. That was damn good. Now, this is exactly why
Bill Clinton was the same age he was president. Go ahead.
This is why Jerry and Jimmy ran afoul. That stuff right there.
Jimmy, but we didn't see the right angle. But Jerry Jones, it was actually pretty impressive how he caught himself. Like, I know he was falling, but the fact that he's like 95 years old, and he had enough strength in his quad to like speed to power. JB, you know what I'm talking about?
I know where he got that from.
Where he get it from?
Another Steve Kim Miami U legend. Your boy Michael Irvin taught him how to get back, stack the corner, and get back vertical. You see him? He swam the podium when he fell, and he stacked them and got back vertical. I mean, he didn't fall.
He stacked him on?
Yeah, because he was talking, boom, and then, oh, shit. And got back vertical, homie.
That's impressive for a 97-year-old. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It is, but my God,
Steve would have failed. I think.
Yeah.
Look.
Oh no. God.
Look at that. Oh yeah. The brother didn't really help though.
Nah, the brother turned around quick. Watch this.
Watch kind of was like this. He didn't stand up.
The brother was thinking, "That's my money."
He kind of fucked him.
My money.
Kind of fucked him over right there. Really.
Racist, homie.
See how brothers is, man. They do white people wrong, man.
Racist, homie.
Steve, your latest Dirty Diana had no makeup on, so she probably was just getting ran through. What's your latest take on that with Vrabel and her? Is there 1,000 more pictures to come, and that's why Vrabel went ducked away into rehab?
I think we've seen enough pictures. Yeah. You know, guys, when I was on my trip to Miami, my in-flight reading was The Genius. It was about Bill Walsh, written by David Harris. Did you know that Walsh also had an affair with the reporter?
Hello.
He did. Christine Hansen.
Yeah.
Who was a Playboy model at one time.
Hell yeah. Pussy undefeated.
She was very, very, very famous or notable in the Bay Area. I know people that watched her for years. Then she ended up going to San Jose. She's actually interviewed in the book. So for anyone that thinks that what Vrabel did is an anomaly or unusual, I tend to think it's probably not, except those two are dumb enough to get caught in public.
Right. Over and over. And then to keep lying about it makes it worse. At some point, you got to just own up to it and take the L. You got to just own up to it, take the L, and move on. Because right now, you're going to just keep dodging this what's inevitable. And inevitable is the PI obviously was hired by her husband, and he knew he wanted to get back at her, and he's got thousands of videos. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a Ray J Kardashian film out there.
Oh, I hope not.
That's probably next, man.
Yeah. Steve said he'll watch it though.
No,
do it, Bailey. Real shit. Do it, Bailey. I'll give you money to do it too.
You gotta watch it because like it's part of your job though. You gotta break. You know what I mean? Like you gotta write about it. You gotta break down the film. You gotta. It is what it is.
You gotta break down the film of his strokes.
I'm saying that's part. Steve is in a very high level accomplished journalist. He has to.
I'm not.
He gotta really break it down. He gotta like see what's going on. So.
You know what's funny though is that Vrabel just flat out came out at that whatever that press conference thing was where they told people no video and all. He flat out said everything that Rossini claimed.
Yeah.
He said, "Nah, it ain't none of that."
Laughable.
Yeah.
It is laughable. The joke's on you now, son. Steve, I don't know what you agree with or not. Yesterday we had a whole debate. Bad leader, good coach. Bad leader. That is a fact. You can be a bad leader and a good coach, by the way.
Okay, I have a question though. But the realities of an NFL locker room. How many guys are stepping out on their wives? How many guys have 3 baby mamas? How many guys are living less than puritanical values, right? So
a lot.
Okay, you're right. So we agree there. But let's say Vrabel's a great guy to play for. Let's say he's the type of players coach that is acceptable, and he's not proselyte. Now, like what he said to Travion Henderson, that's going to work against him. I don't disagree there. But if he's the type of coach that as a football player, like, man, I'm glad that guy's on my side. You may not care about his personal life. Now, if he was the type of guy that was incredibly preachy and came off as the reverend, right? That now it becomes an issue, but I don't know if Vrabel does that.
I'm with Smitty. Listen, I think if you're a coach in it's still a man's environment, in my opinion. Whatever you want to throw all the women in there you want and coaches and all that shit. It's still a man's sanctuary in that locker room. It is still an intimate setting amongst men, and we still fuck around in those settings. We talk strippers, we talk whatever, fucking around, doing our shit. I don't disagree. I truly believe, and I've talked to other people, Will Mack and Nink and all these people that play with them. I truly believe that. Oh yeah, coach, you got some of that shit. Like they're fucking with them on that.
Is it good, coach? Be real.
Yeah, like, all that could be well and true, but when you go against a player like Travion Henderson, who's come out and said, "This is my belief," and then you kind of throw him under the bus, guess what? Players will always side with players at the end of the day. There goes a little less. I want to run through a wall for this guy at that moment. And that's what starts to deteriorate over time. And it shows you're a bad leader of men. You're a good coach. We like you, but you're a bad leader at the end of the day because you have things all over the facility, Steve. Character, integrity, stand on this, on and off the field and all this old shit. And then you cut Stephon Diggs because he had 8 baby mamas in a matter of 6 months. Yeah, we did. Come on now. What are we standing on?
Was that the reason why Stephon Diggs was cut, or was it his age? I look for the
Two things
stuff
can be true.
Yeah, like if Stephon Diggs was 8 years younger, I don't know if they cut him or not.
Yeah.
To be honest about the reality that exists here.
It's Steve. I'm just telling you. You know, he enters rehab now, and he continues to cover up a lot. My grandpa told me when I was young, man. When you lie one time, you got to keep lying to cover up the other lie, and it just keeps going.
Rest in peace to your grandpa, but we know what type of person he was, so you gotta be careful.
Racist. But what I'm saying is, he's still right about the whole covering up a lie. Because Steve, once you lie, if you don't stop the lie and own up, you keep lying, and it just keeps lying. Now he's in rehab, and he continues to keep lying. It was a hiking trip. Fuck, come on, man. It's all we know what the truth is. There's a fuck video coming out next. The bottom line is we have to own it, or you're going to keep lying, and this will lose. He'll lose his job over this. Eventually, this will become too big. And remember, Kraft can rub and tug all he wants with the ties. The issue is he's owner. He's above the law. He can't be fired. So I just think Vrabel's in a very, very bad spot right now. We've seen it before too, Steve. We've seen guys lose their jobs over dumb shit like this. That's not legal. It's not a legal ramification. He didn't do anything illegal.
No, right. Is the cover-up worse than the crime? At times it can be. With that said, he's coming off a Super Bowl. That gives you a little bit of armor. Now, here's the interesting part. Guys, look up the Patriots' schedule.
Hardest.
It is markedly more difficult than last year.
Last year, they got criticized for being too easy, they said, really.
Yeah.
This year, their first 7 games, Smitty, is a
And Steve, we can nitpick all we want. We can talk about Bo Nix blowing his knee out, taking a knee, didn't have to play against them. Talk about C.J. Stroud, horrible performance or whatever. So the pecking order was just aligned perfectly for them to go to the Super Bowl. That's not going to be the case this year. And now you got a coach, a head coach, leader of men who won't be there. And by the way, everyone wants to talk about the first and second round. Ask Weddle, ask these guys. The third round of the draft is arguably the most critical. Yeah. He's going to be in rehab and not be there.
So I have a question. You can't start rehab on Monday?
That's what I'm saying. I'm glad you brought that up because I forgot to mention this with Smitty. I want to dive into this part before we move on and kill this dead horse. I think that the wife said, "You taking me to fucking Cancun or something on Saturday?" Fuck that.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. I think it's bigger. I think the wife mandated some shit to start Saturday.
Now you macro. Now you're macro. I can see that.
Nah, you taking me you doing something Saturday. Fuck the draft.
I need a Chanel bag. I need a Prada bag. I need a trip.
He's got to handle some business, Steve, on Saturday is my gut instinct. That's because I'm with you. I'm like, why the fuck wouldn't this start Monday?
Right.
What's going on with why would you not start the rehab on Monday?
What's going on
and what is a rehab, Steve? Can you explain what rehab entails about fucking?
It's just counseling.
Right. Remember those celebrities that have to go into rehab for sexual addiction? And I'm thinking, if you can get it,
like
that's not like being addicted to crack. It's a different.
That's what I'm saying. This ain't no crack. Like this ain't no. He's not on fucking fentanyl. He's just fucking. This is just a pussy. Is this Pussygate? Is this a new saying in New England?
Guys, we have not heard if his marriage is in trouble because that's what really forget his job.
That's what I'm saying. That's
What's
what I'm saying.
His marital status. Not that I
that's
care.
What I'm saying.
Well, I'm trying to tell JB, he's not in there for sex. He's in there because mentally he's messed up right now. His house is messed up.
He's weak. He's weak. He's not a leader.
No.
He needs to quit then.
You ain't never been married before, homie. If your house ain't peaceful, if every time you walk into the door and you know it's just going to be a negative, dark environment, and when the home is supposed to be your peace, that's a horrible feeling. You go to work, it's not peaceful. It's media everywhere. You go home, it's not peaceful. Your best friend and Diana got fired. Your job on the line. It's draft day. His mom's probably everywhere right now, and he's losing it.
Smitty, he did this. I don't feel sorry for him. He fucked around. He got caught.
I get it, but I'm saying it don't remove the stress, whether it's your fault or not. Yes, it's his fault, but you still feel it.
And it's going to continue to be worse because he won't own up to it.
Smitty, as the married man here, I want to ask you a question. As of right now, do you believe Vrabel is just sleeping in a separate bed, or do you think he's at the hotel, motel, Holiday Inn?
In his situation, because his home is so big, he's in a separate room, different floor, different space. Okay. Yeah. Okay. If he was an everyday guy like myself in the hood still, he'll be at the Holiday Inn.
You want to come to the house? I'll let you stay here, homie.
That is a good, keep that door open if I ever mess up.
You think Vrabel's with Belichick?
They clown everyone. Hey.
No. To be fair, Belichick did not step out on his wife. He just went to the youth.
We don't know. We don't know. Really.
No, Belichick wasn't ever married, Smitty.
Yes, he was.
Yes,
Yeah,
he
Belichick was married years ago. Yes, he
no,
was.
but I'm talking about now with the young broad. He wasn't married.
Right.
He
way,
didn't do anything. See, Belichick hasn't done nothing but fucks with the young pussy, right? Vrabel, this is the Patriot way, Steve. I don't understand what the problem is.
Oh, this is the Patriot way.
Yeah, he had to fuck on this young pussy because that's what they do there. It's like in the contract. Belichick got caught with the 24-year-old leaving the house.
All right. So
Kraft with the rub and tug. You got and all that shit that happened. This is what's going on, Steve.
So, Coach, I have a question, though. Do you think that maybe because of Kraft's own background, he feels like, who am I to judge?
Yes.
That's what I told JB. I said, he ain't about to fire this man. If anything, Vrabel's getting a raise, Steve Kim. He's proud of Vrabel right now.
I mean,
why are you in rehab?
Optics.
It's a PR stunt. That's even weaker.
I told you. It's just smart, though. You got to play the system, JB.
All right, hold on. All right, Coach. Let's go to the brass tacks. You guys as Kobe guys, what's more humiliating then? Doing what Vrabel did, getting sent out to the farm, or when Kobe had his issue in Eagle, Colorado, had to do that public press conference with his wife, and he had to publicly apologize. I'm like, why are you doing this publicly?
Because
remember that?
Because he's a man, and Kobe owned up to it. Kobe knew that he messed up publicly, embarrassed his wife publicly, so he got to own up and apologize publicly. If you have a public offense, you apologize publicly.
Here's what happened.
Let me get out the screen.
He fucked the broad in ass. He fucked the broad in ass in Colorado. She was a run-through thought. It was a known fact. She was literally the next day in Vegas with Shaq and a bunch of guys getting ran through as well. That's fact. You can go look it up. She lied. She put that on Kobe. Kobe didn't touch that lady in the wrong way. He just fucked her in the ass. She got mad. Number one. Number two, the bottom line is this. Kobe brought Vanessa a $5 million fucking ring, Steve. That took everything away. Remember that? Yeah, she was fine again. Remember? She was, it's okay. And then, he fucked Brandy and all that other shit too, way back. So
that was before. Brandy was before. Yeah. That was the high school.
Smitty, where you at, homie? And then, so what happened is
RP to Kobe Bryant. You know how I feel about Kobe. There will be no disrespect. There will be no type of. I don't tolerate that.
I'm giving him props
to defend himself. Shout out to Vanessa. RP to Gigi. RP to Bean. I don't play around with that, JB.
No disrespect to fucking them in the ass. That's a very good thing to do. All I'm telling you is he owned it. Vrabel needs to do this.
You making light of it.
Why hasn't Vrabel done the same thing?
I think he did that yesterday. I think that was the version.
He didn't apologize to nobody. He didn't even mention one thing.
Well, he had difficult conversations with his family. That's what he said.
So was Acho the mediator? Uncomfortable conversation.
Yeah, I'm just telling you. You want to talk about the most annoying person to be around a situation with Acho? They'd be like, "Oh God." But the Boston media, because I've been watching 98.5, the Sports Hub, they had a real issue with the way this whole thing is handled. They do.
I got fucked over every time.
They're gonna fuck me over. Kobe, I love Kobe. I know, Shay, Keyshawn, fuck.
All right, Steve, let's say the brass tacks. Jay Glazer says source told him extremely juicy things are going to happen tonight. What would he be talking about? If it wasn't number one, what is extremely juicy? Because nothing else is in this draft to me other than number one.
Stop saying
that is extremely juicy.
Stop saying that phrase.
I'm just saying, I don't think there's anything extremely juicy other than the number one.
A lot of trades up and down,
Juicy, homie.
Extremely.
I guess a lot of trades, people trading in and out of their spots.
I think that's going to happen. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's going to happen a lot.
Look,
I think we're going to see more trades.
Hey, guys, has the A.J. Brown trade been announced yet? Because it seems to be happening.
But not till after June, so I don't believe they can do anything tonight.
Oh, because that would have been an unbelievable storyline based on what we just talked about.
Oh, man.
Well, that's already been predicted by Diana Rossini.
Right. So if you hear that, bum 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 bum. Hey, news break. A.J. Brown has been. Could you imagine the whole desk at ESPN being like, okay,
I'm curious about. I'm curious if they weren't going to do it in this thing, because remember the NFL is quiet as hell on this whole matter of Vrabel. New England has tried to suppress the news. Finally, got so bad and big that they had to. ESPN's today, Steve. Today, whatever the date is. What's the date? The 23rd is the first announcement ESPN's made on this in 3 weeks, and they said today that Vrabel entered rehab and will miss the draft. That's the first thing that ESPN's even said. So they have suppressed this whole news for the last 3 weeks since the pictures aired. And now, do you think it's bigger than what we think? And that the A.J. Brown thing was a foregone conclusion, but now all parties have to slow this down because of what's happening?
Yeah, because you kind of want to get it out of the news cycle.
Yeah.
Because that is part of the story. When you come out of this rehab, like, you come out of it thinking, guys, I'm cured. I no longer like fucking. I don't. Because when you go to rehab, because back in the 80s, Smitty, when you weren't even born yet, there used to be like these centers, like Schick Rehab for smoking, the Betty Ford Clinic, and it was always about substance abuse, whether it was smoking, cocaine, drug. And Steve Howe, very good left-handed pitcher.
Man, the dude.
He went like 9 times the rehab.
Oh, more than that. Yeah.
I mean, but every year he'd be brought back, but it never really cured him.
Yeah, Yeager used to go pick him up.
Oh, I don't need to implicate him. Steve Yeager was a fine ball player. But my point is, number one, the rehab did not take. If you take a look at Darryl Strawberry, who has turned his life around to his credit, Doc Gooden, there's been a load of athletes, right? But
Dave Stewart.
When it comes to this, if you like, do you come out not wanting to?
Is every man technically addicted to sex?
No, not every man is cheating on their wife. I think that is the thing that they're trying to hide. My view is, and again, I'm not so sure if group counseling would work for them. I mean, my assumption is that Vrabel's wife is not happy with him.
That's why I stay single, man. I like to fuck pussy, like multiple, and that's the key. The key is knock as many hood rats as you can out before you actually tie the knot.
Why hood rats specifically, though?
Because they'll teach you how to like do it. You know what I'm saying? So Diana Dirty D was probably teaching Vrabel some things that he wasn't getting at home with his wife. Let's just be real on this. She's already blasted her husband. She said she was a mid-average Joe, and I like to fuck around in Miami specifically, where Steve and them are. So I'm trying to figure out why all of a sudden this is a big thing. She was teaching Vrabel some different tricks of the trade.
There had been rumors about these two going back to Tennessee, Smitty.
Yeah.
There was
and she put it on him, Smitty, in Nashville. She put it on him, and he was like, man, I can't forget that cat.
The insinuations were very strong with these two. I didn't even know about it because I'm not there. There's also a rumor that she got into a scrap with another reporter.
A few different women, yeah.
She threw hands? She threw hands?
Yeah, they're throwing high heels at each other, pulling hair, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Bailey's been good today. Good job.
I kind of like Diana Rousseau. The more I'm hearing about it, like she's
I want to see what she's about. I'm trying to see what she's about because if Vrabel keep going back, something's going on. I want to see kind of what's it about.
She can fight. She's like down to earth. She's humorous. She got her own little money.
She'll let you fuck. She'll let you hit. I mean, there's a lot of things going on. So you think a lot of trades is Jay Glazer's news? Maybe that's not really juicy to me. That's not juicy to me in a mid-draft that this draft is. I think this is probably the most mediocre draft we've seen in a long time. There may be some diamonds in the rough later in 4 or 5 years. We might be saying, hey, these guys are real dudes and they were in that draft. Cool. But I just don't know if there's a true number one that I have to waste on a quarterback. I just don't. But it is what it is. Alabama, Steve, let's break the brass tacks here. Alabama, I think they need Ty Simpson to perform well. I think they need that. They're at that point. Bryce Young's hanging around, obviously an Alabama guy. You got guys playing right now. Tua was a disappointment. Jalen Hurts is around. He was there, but then Oklahoma is kind of where you look at him now as where he finished. Ty Simpson needs to do something in this draft. I think he does go first round. Alabama needs that. This was not an Alabama team that we're used to, and not a Nick Saban-led team. So, having said that, 15 starts, 6'1", barely, all this stuff that we're talking. Do you still see him going in the first round?
I don't see him as a day one starter, but yeah, he's going to go first round. I don't know if the Rams should take him at 13. Now, to be fair, first 8-9 games, he was really good. I think the offensive line let him down. The lack of running game let him down, and a lot of pressure was put on him. Look, he's got some tools. One thing that I've read consistently, pre and post snap, he's really good. I think he has good field vision left to right. He can read the whole field. I don't know if I see any elite athletic traits in terms of like arm strength or being mobile. But if a team thinks, hey, he's ready to start day one, I would disagree with that. And still, I'm a big stickler for this. He only had 15 college starts. I'm with Parcells. I need something over 30 or near there. That's just my view of it.
Yeah, I don't know if you're going to get that anymore with all the transfer portal shit. I really don't.
No,
unless you're older, Bo Nix type.
No, Coach. Guys are starting at one school and just elevating.
Well, as I'm saying, unless you're like a Dylan Gabriel, Bo Nix, who seems to have played fucking for 10 years. I get it, Pavia, but like, how good are they going to be? Like, I don't know if Dylan Gabriel has a high ceiling, and I don't think Pavia does at all. I think that's
Well, look, first of all, they have low
Bo Nix's.
They're short, but they're going to be career backups, and you can make a living doing that. But I'm talking, if you're talking about being a frontline starter, okay? With Simpson, I don't know. I'm mixed on it. But again, his offensive line wasn't good. I think Caden Proctor, is the most boom or bust guy in this whole first round. Their left tackle. I'm not a fan of his, by the way. I think he's slow-footed. I wouldn't take him in the first.
He got slow feet.
Well, what do you think about his deal? $12.5 million a year. He's 20. He's 20-8. He's lost more games, obviously, than we're accustomed to. A lot of pressure on that deal. Are you surprised in the length of the deal or the amount of money?
Coach, didn't you have information on good authority that Kalen DeBoer actually ended up kind of confirming? Didn't he want Michigan and he was on his way there for a quick minute?
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Does he want to be there? Does he really want to be in that job is not for, it's a great job, but it's a tough job.
But it tells me that Alabama locking him down, Smitty, for this amount of money is telling me that they don't want to lose him, and that's telling to me.
No, of course not. Well, no one wants to lose him. He's a quality coach. But what do you say, Coach, all the time? Never be the guy that replaces the legend. Be the guy that replaces the guy that replaced the legend.
Yeah, those expectations are just so high. But I mean, his record, though, I mean, as a coach is phenomenal. Like he is a legit coach.
85% of his games. He's
but I mean, come on now. I just think we look at him and we just say he's not saving. But nobody's saving.
They made say what you want about the validity of it, but they still won a playoff game.
Yeah, they won a playoff game. So
it's not like they're going 6-6 here.
JB Saban ain't coming back. I get so you know what I mean. I get it. Like it's like, oh my God, that dominance was rare, and that's why we praise Saban so much. But that doesn't take away from Kalen DeBoer being a great coach as well. Obviously, they see something, they like something in them for them to do this, and obviously he maybe he don't want to be at Bama that long, but money talks, and you know, and security talks, and he has both of those things now. So,
Steve, you get a deal like that though, is the conversation when he's signing the paper in front of the AD and the president and the board of trustees and everybody else, hey, you got to win though. Like I would love to know what's in that contract. I would love to know the verbiage.
You're at Alabama. That's already implied. And with the money, look, when you're paying over 11, 12 million for a coach with a program of that recent history and overall tradition, you're not allowed to lose. You know what you're getting into.
Well, he's got my dog. He's got one of my best friends in the world there helping him, and he's one of the best there is, and he's a great recruiter, one of the top-notch recruiters in America, Adrian Clem, now coaching the O-line there. So he's got some L.A. West Coast roots in Alabama. I think that's going to help.
They like their young quarterback, Keelan Russell. They like him. He's got a lot of ability.
Adrian's been recruiter of the year twice, Smitty, in national football, in college football. He's coaching the league. He's was the highest paid O-line coach in America at UCLA before a lot of things happened there with Jim Mora. So Adrian knows what he's doing. I'm glad to see him back. And in Alabama, it's going to be interesting. Adrian will get some dogs in there, so they will be better up front than they have been underneath this regime. So that's the number one knock, Steve. O-line play in Alabama has been very, very subpar. They haven't been able to run the football. They haven't been able to protect the passer. They haven't been the O-line that Alabama is accustomed to. They will be with Adrian Clem. So we'll see. Smitty, what's next? Baylor. Go ahead.
Young Baylor. Baylor's in the building, homie. So Baylor QB Saul Robertson said he skipped every LinkedIn assignment in classes because he knew he'd succeed in football. Check out this video.
There's a good academic school. I was going to these classes and I had all these assignments where it was like, hey, get your LinkedIn updated so you can get this internship. You can check my LinkedIn right now. It's still not updated. I knew football was going to work out for me. I didn't know how or when it would happen, but when I got my opportunity, I knew I was going to make the most of it.
Don't ever change.
Yeah.
Just remember, there's a lot of dumbass coaches.
Now, Sawyer, I like player, but most mocks have him in the third day pick. Sawyer, you may want to actually update your LinkedIn.
His name, Smitty? I didn't hear you when
Sawyer
you said
Robertson.
Sawyer Robertson.
Yeah, you didn't say that. You said Saul. Here's the thing.
I'm a little country.
I want to know. I watched this guy particularly yesterday with Gruden's workout, and then I went back and saw some tape on him before we do our show tonight. I'm kind of open my eyes on this kid a little bit. Here's the thing. Yes, because listen, I look at what projects to the league, not how good you were in college. This guy projects to the league much better than Mendoza.
Ooh, what?
I'm just telling you right now, and I haven't been wrong when I say that. When I bring up these things, who's the quarterback right now in New Orleans who I said was going to be fucking legit? Tyler Shook, and everybody in the chat, oh, Tyler Shook's mid. He was the best quarterback right now in this fucking whole thing. He's going to probably be the best.
In 1 year, like slow your roll.
I know.
Cam Ward.
Go ahead, Darnell.
Live, man.
Cam's going to be better. So Cam's going to be the best number one. Number two, you were wrong about the Notre Dame backup quarterback with the good hair.
No, I'm not wrong yet. I'm not wrong yet.
Number three, you're watching a on-air workout and saying, "Oh, I've seen enough."
No. I said I went back and watched film.
Come on, stop. You know too much football.
No, I said I went back and watched film. Did you not hear what I just said? I said I watched him with Gruden and then made me go back and watch film. I said, all right, let me go watch this guy. And I said, oh, you know what? Because I haven't watched Baylor all year. Like, I don't know fucking watch it. I went back and watched him, and I'm like, oh, shit, this motherfucker translates. And that's what we want to see, a guy that translates.
That SMU game last year where he led them to a big comeback.
Yeah.
You're watching it on your big screen.
Yeah.
That's the game where you kind of think, didn't get a lot of help there. A pretty good running back.
Yeah.
Look, that's the guy that you draft in the third day, and you say, look, learn for 3 years and take every rep you can. He's a pretty good developmental piece. Now, I wouldn't go as far as to say I'd take him over Fernando Mendoza right now.
But let's macro this, though. Let's just say if all things were equal, why don't you wait? Like, Weddle and I had this conversation. There's too many quarterbacks that I can get like a Sawyer in the third round for cheap instead of wasting a number one and not get assets. I'm just telling you, dog, the quarterbacks in this draft, Smitty, are not. Listen, Orlowski and all these people are talking about if you don't take Ty Simpson in the first round, you don't know how to evaluate quarterbacks correctly. But I would say the other thing, too. Maybe you guys don't know how to evaluate quarterbacks properly because nobody's been correct on this thing on ESPN or anywhere else. Mel Kiper's been the mockery of the draft for years and years and years, and he keeps having a job. So maybe they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And at the end of the day, I'm taking a mid-quarterback class, and I'm letting them come on down. Smitty, why pay for them if you're gonna be able to get them for nothing in the third round anyways?
Because they believe in Mendoza more than you do. And
I get that part.
You're not 100 proof on all your picks. Nobody is.
I get that part. I get that part. I get that part.
He's a winner. He has the
That's his
intangible.
name, Smitty. Sam Hartman.
Sam Hartman. Thank you. I
Sam Hartman's biggest adjustment is
he's gonna be better than Muncher Minshew or whatever name is.
Well, Minshew's made a career out of it though. So the thing that I'm worried about Hartman, even though he went to Notre Dame, is like he played in that slow mesh of Wake Forest. I didn't think that translated. He's got a good arm. We'll see what happens with his career, but keep this in mind. I remember when Russell Wilson was drafted in the third or fourth round. This was the guttiest decision Pete Carroll ever made. It was clear he was better than Flynn, right? Remember the Seahawks got Matt Flynn?
Because Pete traded for Flynn. Remember him, big money.
And I watched Russell all 4 years at NC State. I remember his freshman year, he tore up Miami. I was like, that little guy can gun it. But even with all the money on the line, Pete Carroll said, you know what? I'm going to go with the better player. That's the rookie. Worked out well. So, yeah, you can find guys like that. And to my point is, when I look at Fernando Mendoza, I like Fernando more than Coach. Maybe not quite as much as Jason Whitlock, but I do not know if I see a Carson Palmer, Andrew Luck, Troy Aikman, John Elway, Matt Stafford type of guy where it's like, number one, I'm taking him. No thought required. That's all I'm saying.
Fair. That's fair.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. I just think this draft totally is. I mean, maybe we'll get some good old linemen out of it. Maybe a couple pass rushers. I don't see this being a very wow.
One of these QB, at least one QB is gonna end up shocking us though and being good.
I'm not sure. There have been years where there's been no quarterbacks. Like 1996, Smitty. I watched the video. That draft was loaded. That had 6 Hall of Famers. 6 Hall of Famers, including Raymond Anthony Lewis, the greatest of all time. But all the guys were good too. T.O., Brian Dawkins, Zach Thomas, Vinatieri, and Keyshawn Johnson had a nice career. I mean, that thing was just loaded, right?
Yeah.
Willie Anderson, who should be in the Hall of Fame, maybe. Shout out to Willie. I know he watched the show. Guess what, though? No quarterbacks play for more than 5 years from that draft. So there are drafts, Smitty, where you strike out on the quarterback class completely.
No, you're right, man. I feel like JB does it every year I've been on the show, though. He finds
every year's the worst quarterback class. And
he says that, but then he also finds a random QB that's projected to go day 3 and say, watch this guy be the best quarterback out there. It's like he tries to. JB likes being the outlier and when he's right, it makes him seem like a genius. It's like nobody said this but me. But
I am though.
Wait a minute, he gets bragging rights though. But Smitty, with Sam Darnold, he gets off-season bragging rights. Coach does get.
I gave him that 100%.
Oh, hey guys, I got to get out of here. But next week, Boxing Palooza, we're doing it, Coach. May 2nd.
Yeah, Smitty, are you free Saturday?
May 2nd.
May 2nd, next Saturday. Who's the fight?
Benavidez, Roberto Ramirez.
I should be free.
I'm having some hosts come over. Yeah, we'll do it.
And I want to talk boxing with Shaun King.
Let's get Shaun down here.
Let's fly out.
Let's do a Palooza, Smitty. We'll do it. I'll get some hoes. We'll get some. I'll cook it up. I ain't cooked in a while.
I don't care about the hoes, but yeah.
All right.
All right, Steve.
Later.
Privately hit me up, Smitty. All right, Steve.
You said what, Jimmy?
Huh?
I didn't hear you say it.
Privately hit me up. I'll tell you.
You always do this though. Like every year, it's starting to piss me off. You go find a guy who's supposed to be in the drafted 7th round. Watch this guy. He's gonna shock you. He's gonna be the best quarterback in this year's draft. Like
really, that's what real analysts do.
No, it's not. Analysts just analyze the tape and make a decision.
When I put this on, homie, have I been wrong? No.
Yes.
No, I haven't.
You purposely go out there and just try to find a name that nobody gives a F about just so you seem like
I project, homie, better than most.
You literally do it, though. Like I'm saying, like last night, I think you were at home and you were going through the list of potential QBs getting drafted.
Because I got to get ready. I'm prepping tomorrow today, homie. That's what I do. I prep tomorrow today, unlike you. So what I do is I went back and evaluated some film that I'm going to see. We're going to call their names tonight when they get drafted. Bailey and I, when you're eating at Nobu, and I'm going to be like, damn, I watched the film. I'm not going to come out on a draft show that millions of people are going to watch tonight, and I'm going to be like, hey, fuck, I didn't get to watch this guy. Let me see. You know what I'm saying? I watched him already, so now I can evaluate these guys.
COE, I mean.
Anyway, Smitty, Gio Lopez, fucking nobody, quarterback that played at North Carolina for Belichick, had some interesting things to say about music after we've kind of been going at Coach Huff and all these other people about playing music. What's your take about this? Read it for the audio listeners.
He says, head coach Bill Belichick played Mozart during lifts and practices. And Gio said, I'm a fan of Mozart. Oh, I'm a fan of Mozart too, but not when I'm on the football field. That's not going to hype me up. Lopez says he's finally having fun playing football again at Wake Forest. Taking a little bit of a shot at Bill Belichick. Playing Mozart during my lift is a little weird. I will agree to that. You know, you got to understand who your market is and how old these kids are. Now, if he was doing it for like one lift or for 1 week to try like prove some, you know, crazy little point. I know coaches sometimes do little, you know, extraordinary things or whatever to try to prove a point, but it sounded like he was just doing this on the regular. So I don't know exactly. I would have to talk to Bill to figure that piece out. But yeah, these kids ain't turning up power cleaning 375s to Mozart. So, but to that point though, again, another example of a player taking a shot, their old program, your old coach, old teammates, etc. Gio, just move on. You're at Wake Forest. You said you're having fun playing football. Leave it at that. Why are you talking about your old school and your old coach if you're happy now? If I'm happy in my relationship, I'm not talking about my ex. So
I'm a huge Mozart guy.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I know you think I'm bullshit. I'm not. What?
What's your favorite? What's your top 2 favorite Mozart songs of all time, homie?
Well, the famous one that he created was Wolfgang Amadeus.
Okay.
And if I can what?
Nah, go ahead.
I'm just saying, homie. Like
how does it go? Like, what's the words? Or
listen, you guys think I'm bullshitting, homie. I'm not.
I'm asking. I'm not.
I'm telling you, when you get older, I'm being real shit. When you get older, homie, you sit down and you like, all right, let me chill and drink some wine and smoke a stick, homie, and listen to some Mozart. I wanted to hear what it was about. So about around 40 years old, I started getting into Mozart.
Mm-hmm.
And I started fucking with it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, fuck, homie, this shit's kind of fire.
So
have you ever, no, real shit, before you knock it, like you always say, don't try it, don't knock it unless you try it. Have you listened to Mozart before?
I think I like heard it in my music class years ago, but I can't like recall or recite any of the words.
Don Giovanni, one of my favorite songs he's made.
How's it go though?
Like if you want me to translate it, or because I could sing it in his like shit, but I could, and then I'll translate it, I guess. But basically, long story short, like La si darim la mano, la mi dari disi, vere na nelatano. Hey, well, fuck it. I'll go home tonight. I'll drink my yak and smoke my stick, and I'll get it back cracking. Olympics, shout out to the committee, man. They've actually put their foot down finally. I don't know why it's taking this long. Transgender women athletes are now excluded from the Olympics after the IOC agreed to a new eligibility policy on Thursday, which aligns with U.S. President Donald Trump's executive order on women's sports ahead of the 2028 Olympic Games. Shaun? Common sense, finally, man. I don't understand why it took this long for men and women to realize they're not equal. It's fucking ridiculous. But at least the Olympics won't have a dick swinging with females.
Hey, JB, love these topics, man. Hey, this show's hilarious, man. If y'all hit that like button and subscribe, y'all are insane. This shit is entertaining. He loves transgender, gay, him, her, them, they, there. These are JB's. This is bread and butter, boy.
Well, that was very gay what you just said.
What?
Because no grown man. Shaun and I you'll never hear us say pronouns.
I tell
you, you spit them motherfuckers out like you say them every day, and that is real telling, homie.
Well, because I went to school and I took English, so I know what a pronoun in general is. That's not like,
well, yeah, but Shaun and I don't walk around. We don't walk around and thinking that you using a pronoun is a valid fucking situation. We look at you like you're a weirdo, fucking insane, mental ill fuck. Like you're a mentally ill fuck if you call yourself a dog and a giraffe, homie. And you go around and you actually address them as so. You'll actually use their pronouns, huh?
You don't know what I do.
Shaun, oh, you're a him, they. Oh, sorry, ma'am. You're a him, they.
Shout out to the Olympics.
Shout out to the Olympics, man. Yeah,
they got it right.
Man.
Hey, speaking of that, let's continue this train, Smitty. Break this video down, man, and tell us what's going on here, because Shaun brought it up and you called him on it. So I kind of want to see what you have to think about this, because I think this is kind of right down the wheelhouse that you just brought up about Shaun looking a little feminine when he said certain things. So let's take a look.
Let's see it.
Ain't that
Straight.
bitch?
Straight. Do you think other people would think that?
No, hell no. Once they get to know me.
Do you think this guy is gay or straight?
Honestly, I think the interviewer gay. Because as a grown man, why you ask is another nigga gay?
Are you gay or straight?
I don't know.
Do you think other people would think that you don't know?
I don't know.
Do you think this guy is gay or straight?
He could be straight, but I would take him down though.
What makes you say that?
Actually, I don't know. He could be DL.
Are you gay or straight?
I'm straight.
Do you think other people would think that?
Yes.
Do you think this person is gay or straight?
Gay.
What makes you say that?
I just got a feeling.
Now, are you gay or straight?
Bro, I'm straight, bro. I'm straight. I'm straight.
Do you think other people would think that?
Yes.
That nigga gay as a motherfucker. His ass. Alright.
What makes you say that?
Because he just look gay.
Are you gay or straight?
Man, I'm straight as a bitch, nigga. I'm for them grave. Like a stop sign, bitch.
Do you think other people would think that?
Hell yeah, nigga. What the fuck? If you think that, you just gay yourself. On my mama.
Oh, man, I love this cat right here. It's like concept. That motherfucker, every next cat is gay. I mean, it's unbelievable.
On Phonium Gray. He's from Chicago.
This
He's
one,
from Chicago.
hey, homie, this cat does that shit. He got a good little concept. I fuck with old boy. I fuck with old boy. Hey, I fuck with old boy, homie.
Homie sit on Phonium Gray.
Oh, man. Hey, every single one. If I can show the picture on the next cat, I'm a gay as hell. And he thought he was straight. Oh, homie. So is that what you were saying with Shaun, Smitty? Go.
I ain't saying all that. I'm just saying, like, a grown man, Shaun positions himself as a very masculine, old school, tough as nails guy. So to see him be like, I'm the catch. It just didn't really correlate to who Shaun is as a man who I know. I understand what he's saying, but I think there's a better way to do it. You and I talked about the how earlier with Zion, the how, the what, the when, the where, the how with Shaun King's delivery was very important.
You don't have to defend the truth defend itself.
So are you single or you say you got a girl? That's why we never get the answer all the way. Because Chris want to know, Paris want to know, all the girls want to know, like, if they should slide or not.
I still can't believe Ruben jumped off of fucking dry.
Smitty, Bailey cut us off. I was literally like reading I was like gonna translate the Mozart for you guys.
Oh, really?
Because I only know it in his dialect. I don't know it in American. So I had to look it up. That's the only reason I had to look it up.
Oh.
So when I was singing it,
mm-hmm.
La citara, la mano, la mitara da se verde, nane latano, partida benvio daqui. That just means give me your hand. Say yes to me. Let's leave together right now.
Ooh. I can see how that can help me like max out on my squad. I can see it now.
That's what I'm saying, homie. That's why people do that. And then he made one of the greatest songs ever. By the way, this motherfucker was deaf.
He couldn't hear nothing?
You do know, right?
He couldn't hear what he was playing?
No.
High note was right.
That's why when he sang, homie, he sang Queen of the Night, Aria, from the Magic Flute.
What?
And he Dehola katumine zen datu benwela flamet. And that means hell's vengeance burns in my heart. Death and despair rage around me. Ooh. And he's deaf. So when he sang, you saw a little Gorgon like Dehola con en menos. Oh, wait, hold up. Hold up.
It's a hot place in hell waiting for you, Jason. They got a big old king size chair in the corner waiting for you. You got your own roped off section in hell.
Hold on, have you seen Mozart sing on me? Or Beethoven? Beethoven and
Why
Mozart?
with the hands and all that though? What was this? What did that mean?
Beethoven on me.
Earlier you did the Reuben Bain arms, and then
Yeah,
now you doing I don't know what that is.
Oh, Beethoven was deaf. Beethoven was deaf, not Mozart.
Hey, Keith called you out though. I like that.
What do you say?
He fact checked you, homie.
Who did?
Keith Smith. He fact checked you.
Yeah. He fat checked me? He fat checked me or fact checked me? You fat checked me, you fat wobble body fuck. Your fucking nipples hit your kneecaps when you take a shit. Don't forget it, motherfucker. Anyway, let's move on amicably, man. Kirk Signetti.
Our transitions are crazy, homie. Hey, I'm half asleep. This is a crazy show.
Kirk Signetti on the cost of the 2025 national title. Basically went on a show and was like, I'll tell you honestly, our final number is closer to 15 million than 40. And then you know how he talks. He's like super serious. You don't really get a vibe off of him. Basically said his roster wasn't near 40. It was more towards 15. And you got to get everybody to play together. And whoopty whoop. Take a look.
You said everything.
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm not sure who has that information or how public or if the Big Ten has it or whatever. And you know, I quit kind of Twitter there, or X now it's called, you know, a while back, kind of learned my lessons. But I don't know why I responded to that. I just saw it, and it, you know, kind of hit me. What I will tell you honestly, okay, is our final number was closer to 15 million than 40 million. Now, obviously, it was somewhere in between.
I don't think they understood the sarcasm really. Like they kind of.
Oh yeah, that motherfucker is hilarious.
Yeah, he's the best coach in football right now.
Well, he just won it, so of course you're gonna say that.
Next somebody better.
Kirby Smart and Dabo. Let's keep moving on. We got
Dabo ain't won in a long time.
No matter.
And Kirby can't control his players from driving off the damn road every weekend.
We got more.
Falcons defensive end James Pierce Jr. is expected to have all charges dismissed if he completes a Florida State program that would include therapy and staying out of trouble for 6 months. Attorney Yale Sanford says the victim, Rakaya Jackson, and police also agreed to the resolution. James Pierce will not face jail time and made no admission of guilt. Completing the program gives him a path back to football, though the NFL could still step in with a suspension. But there's now light at the end of the tunnel in a case that looked dire for months. Jay, what are your thoughts on James Pierce Jr. having a chance to, get back playing some football?
Shitbird anyway. The bottom line is we keep going to rehab, and it's rehab like clean our slate and just
getting back to rehab, and I said no.
Does it dismiss like are him and Vrabel in there fucking on some shit? Like, let me ask you something. Does that dismiss the history and the facts of what we were or are? Does rehab?
Oh,
I love when the motherfucker. I'm cleansed. I'm better. I got baptized. I'm a new man. Shut the fuck up. And then 2 weeks later, motherfucker out robbing and pillaging. I'm so fucking tired of the fake shit on me. And the people that buy it are worse than the people that are fucking faking it.
So you don't believe that anybody can better themselves?
I do believe you can.
You don't believe that they have sources out there and groups out there to try to help improve your mind? No, it doesn't take away what you did in the past. I can't change the past, Jason. Only thing I can change is my present. So if you're trying to do something right now to change your present mindset, and make sure you have a better future, why are we taking shots to them? Therapy has helped people. I got people who I know firsthand who are addicted to drugs and alcoholism, where going to therapy stuff has literally helped them defeat it. Now, again, it's an everyday battle. You have to defend them for yourself, but sometimes you need sources to help reset your mind to have the strength to be able to get through it. Everybody's not as strong and as tough as Coach JB from Compton. Ruben said, I go into rehab. Not I go into rehab.
Well, he's Mexican. He has to speak in the native tongue. So
how you say it?
I go into rehab. Like, if you're not seen, like, if you're not seen certain, have you not watched, like, for instance, have you seen Godfather?
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen Scarface?
Mm-hmm.
Ruby, I gay. You haven't heard? They're Puerto Ricans, Dominicans. Ruby, I gay. And I had to replay it like, what? Ruin is Ruben. Ruin, I gay. That's how they speak. So you have to understand where Ruben's coming from. That's all I'm saying. Man. Hey, man. Hey, dude. You get it?
Yeah.
So that's how they speak. So that's all I'm saying. What I'm saying is this. I do believe that there are things out there, but I think those things are fugazi. I think they do that to collect money, similar to when you check out at a store and they ask you to round up 39 cents. No, fuck you. Show me where the money goes. I don't believe what you do is actually beneficial to me. I believe you're lying to the American public. I think it's a fucking scam. I think you're fugazi. I think it's all drama and stealing from us, legitimately white-collar crime. So what I'm saying is, if you don't have self-motivation and have the will to go be better yourself when you wake up, then you'll never get better by someone else telling me to get better. I need to want to do it my fucking self. That's why I'm so against the mental health bullshit, and you use it as a crutch. We use it as an excuse, homie. At the end of the day, you are who you are, not who you say you are.
I know you think you said was like hard.
Clip that, Paris.
Paris, do not clip that. I know he thinks he did something big right there. Chat, help your boy out. That was a very mid take right there. It wasn't your words.
That's the best take on fucking
great
TV today.
But it sounds ignorant. Have you been to rehab?
No, I don't go to rehab. That's fake.
So you sound ignorant to go out here and
I wouldn't give a squirt of piss to a rehab center.
Speak so confidently to go out there and just say that
I know
for a fact that rehab. I'm talking now. You know for a fact that it just don't.
Rehab centers. I don't care if you're talking. Rehab centers are fake.
You was talking, I was quiet. Now I'm talking. Now you're quiet. The fact you're going here and speaking with so much confidence and rigor in your voice and so much just test. How you say it? How you say it? Skip used to say it. Testino fortitude.
Testosterone?
No, it's like your testicles. Your testicles, but it's fortitude. Testino. How you say it, chat? Testino fortitude. Look it up. But you say it with so much mitigated gall, so much just like that you know that these groups are not helping people out. That's insane, homie. That you're saying that when there's people who are spoken out, who literally have been helped by counseling, and whether it's marriage counseling, whether it's drugs, whether it's it, the fact that you're going to these groups is the sign of mental strength that, hey, I need help. I know I need some help. Let me go here to see if this can help me. Now, again, it ain't for everybody, but to just say it's all fake and fugazi, that's wrong, especially when you haven't experienced it, homie. That's all I'm saying. Testicular fortitude. Thank you, Romeo. You a bad boy. You a bad boy, Romeo.
I can't listen to you discuss that when you have some sort of, what is it called? BSDM or whatever around your neck. What is around your neck?
What you just say, BD?
What the fuck's going on?
It's just a belt. I mean, I don't know. This is a regular old school. It's a belt. It's a reverse. You go black, you go brown.
I don't get it.
What are you thinking about?
Leather around you is a weird thing. It's like the BDSM or what do they call it? BSDM or whatever.
You're educating me right now.
When they fucking blindfold you and the bitch put a ball in your fucking mouth and you walking around fucking like, what is that? BDSM?
Bitch, homie, like you're into that?
I'm not. I'm just telling you. You give me that vibe with the leather around you, homie.
How do you
you're
know
on
so much
you're on a man show talking to another man about some shit about rehab, and you got a fucking leather choke chain on.
It's been for 30 minutes. You ain't said nothing.
I haven't seen it.
It's been for 30 minutes.
That's fucking weird, homie.
I mean, you just gave it a full breakdown of what BDSM is. You knew the acronym. You knew what each letter stood for.
I was right.
You knew what each letter stood for. You put the ball in the mouth, the chains. Like,
bad boy.
Sounds like, I'm not judging your bedroom, JB, but it sounds like you have a little bit of experience as a bachelor.
That's one thing. That don't get me off that shit. That type of shit don't really do nothing.
What if the girl that come over? What if she's into it? Meaning
I'm role play. I like the role play and shit.
With her.
I'm down with the role play. Like fuck, blindfold a bit, do whatever. Like fuck, hang her head over the bed or gag her, throw her from the bed. All that shit, I'm cool with.
That ain't
right?
role play. Role play is like you coming in as like the doctor, and she's
yeah.
She's the sick patient, and then you. Okay, all right.
The thick patient. Oh, you said thick or sick?
You can call it thick.
Oh, so like, yeah, I like role play. I'm down with role play and shit. Once you say, hey, motherfucker, whip me with a fucking chain till I just cut my skin open. Like, that shit is weird. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's real bitches that want you to like fucking like cut them. Like, damn. Like, I'm not gonna do that.
You never spank the girl with a belt?
I'm not gonna do that because I want to play Mozart when I'm doing it. It's different. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. Listen, mental health chooses us. We don't choose mental health. We don't wake up and say, oh, I think I forgot my name today. No, you actually lose your name. You forgot it. You don't know who Smitty is today. You don't know who Paris and Bailey is. You don't pay them because you can't pay them because you don't even know who they are. So that's why people don't get paid certain times. Not on me. I didn't choose it. I got up and I didn't know how to get my bank account and I get the money to the guys. So like that happens, right? That's when it chooses us. So if you guys that don't get paid next month, don't trip. I have mental breakdown, right?
Oh, yeah. Listen, there's different levels to mental health and mental issues. Like, yeah, you got people who are full-blown, like have a strong issue, they're spazzing out. That's one level. But you got people who just going through like some everyday shit. Like you might have lost a parent, lost a grandparent, lost something. And
I think that's weak-minded.
And you're just in a bad phase. That's cool.
You're describing weak-minded.
That's how you are defining it. Because again, you use your own personal trauma and everything you went through in your life, and you feel like because you made it through everything you've been through, seeing killings in front of you, friends, parents, etc., homeless, all this, because JB made it through, every single body should have the exact same mindset as Jason Brown and should be able to get through it. That's not realistic. I mean, everybody got different trauma, was raised different situations, and everybody don't handle the stuff the exact same way. Like, that's just with any category in life. With school, like if me and you took a multiplication, a time table test right now, I would get done with it in like probably 15 to 18 seconds. It might take you 2 minutes. At the end of the day, if you got the answers right, you got the answers right, but it might take you a little longer to get to the same point. My cousin Keith Smith said, I've had mental health issues for most of my adult life. To say it's not real invalidates my struggles.
Invalidates.
So now, this is a real, I know we joking a lot, but real rap. A man can't have any sort of like a time in their life where they're, I guess, call it weak if you want to, but like they're going through some mental shit. I'm not talking about on a high like Chandler Jones situation. I'm just saying this on some like I'm in a bad spot right now. Whether I lost my job, the market laid off, or whatever. Whatever the situation, people go through shit. JB, I don't know why you talk like you just, again, maybe this is you, but you act like you just Godzilla in this motherfucker.
I've gone through shit my whole life.
I know, but you act like you just don't feel.
But hold on though, why do I have to fucking let everyone know I'm going through it so you can ask for you could ask for fucking money? You go fund me. I'm going through it. I mean, that's a you problem, dog. Miss me with the fucking sentiment. Miss me with the fucking theatrics. What you do in private, homie, is how you define yourself as a man, not what you do publicly for everyone to see and feel sorry for you. That's fucking weak, homie. It's weak-minded beta male shit. That's what bitches do. That's what gays do. That's what made-up humans do. That's what weak-minded fat fucking wobble bodies like Keith Smith does. That's what they do. You don't have to let everyone fucking know that you're going through it. How about you fucking put your nose in the ground and grind it out and fucking be better when you come back publicly? Not tell everybody why you were gone publicly. Fucking miss me. I'm so tired of the fucking mental crutches, homie, that we use to get out of a fucking oh man, I didn't mean to fucking hit and run that broad. I didn't mean to purse snatch her. I'm better now. I went to rehab. Shut up. All of a sudden, you didn't know what you were doing when you robbed the lady, homie, but now you need rehab to fucking figure it out? Miss me, homie. I'm so tired of soft fucking takes. Keith, shut up. Go walk around the fucking block, drink some diet water, and shut the fuck up, you fat wobble. How about you go be better privately, you fat fuck? I'm so fucking tired of these mental crutch fucks. God damn, homie. Fucking figure it out. You're a grown-ass man, homie. God damn.
When's the last time you cried? Like a real good cry?
When I put Stogie down.
Which was when?
I put him down fucking Christmas Eve.
Okay.
Like 2023?
Oh, so it's been about
22. 22.
So over for about 4 years, since last time you had like a good, just like a good cry.
Because I had him euthanized in my arms.
I know.
Because I had to watch him.
Yeah,
I had to watch him take his last breath, homie.
That's deep.
Yeah, that was deep. So my dad died in my arms in 2005.
Right.
We knew he was dying, obviously. He was there. He had cancer, battled cancer, pancreatic cancer.
Don't make it no better, though.
You don't make it better, but it was way harder to kill my dog than watch my dad.
It was instant.
It really wasn't instant. That's the crazy part. It's like you're sitting there holding the motherfucker, and he's struggling. And I'm like, fuck.
That's also, I'll say, I haven't experienced, I'm not a dog guy. I haven't lost my father at this point in my life. So I can't say how I would feel in the exact situation. But just hearing what you said sounded a little wild. But I think I understand what you're saying. But you said losing my dog was way harder than losing my dad. But I think I understand what you're saying.
The way I did it, yeah.
The way you did it, yeah.
Because my dad already knew going in.
But it did just the reason why my voice is chuckling, not because of the situation, you know me, but just the way it sounded, sounded kind of
like
it sounded crazy.
Like if Stogie was running across the street, got hit by a tractor, right, and flattened, I wouldn't have probably cried at all. I would have been like, fuck, man, a bad situation. I had to put him down and hold him down, homie.
That was great. No, listen, I'm just trying to make it clear, y'all. I'm not laughing at the death. The examples that he's using is crazy. You said his Stogie ran across the what? Your brain is crazy, bro.
What, homie?
You said his Stogie ran across.
What? Yeah, if he ran across the road and got smoked, right? Then it would be different. It's a sudden loss.
No, he's crazy.
But I'm not. Here's the thing. Say, Stogie ran across the street, boom, tractor in Kansas hits him, runs him over, right? It's a sudden act, right? I'm like, fuck, homie. And I go over there like, fuck, man. I'm not just start to me, that's a little more feminine. Oh, Stogie got ran over. Knowing that I had to prep for a month that I was going to put my dog down, and knowing that I took him in that day and it was the demise, Christmas Eve and whoop, and that was my ace. Remember, I like to be a loner.
Yes, you do.
I don't like people.
You don't.
I like my dogs. They're my people.
Yes.
So understand, I prepped his demise and had to follow through to it because it was the responsible thing to do. Because he wasn't in a mental space that I could trust anymore around people. I wasn't going to put other people at risk, especially little kids. If he hopped the gate and got out and got a little baby or something, I'm a responsible dog owner at the end of the day. And at the end of the day, that's what grown folks have to do, make hard decisions. That's what leaders do. They create more leaders, not more followers. So I had to make that decision as a grown folk. Knowing that going in, that's why it was way more sentimental to me than seeing him get splattered across the highway by a tractor instantaneously. That's why when my dad died, I knew he was dying. He knew he was dying. I was there for him last breath. Whoop-de-whoop. I already knew he had pancreatic cancer. I've seen him lose 100 pounds over the last 6 months. We knew. This is a totally different thing, homie. I had to prep the dog I slept around at the house with every day, who I was with every day, who I fed every day, to think he don't know he's going to fucking be put down. So that's why that probably hit me. The first time I've cried probably I don't know, since I was young. So that's why that was different.
The circumstances were obviously messed up, but I like getting those tears out. I'm sure it made you just feel just a little bit better. Sometimes you need to, as a man, get those emotions out. I feel like right now,
I felt like a bitch still at the end of the day.
When I look at you right now, I see an angry man. I see a sad man. I see a lonely man. I see a man with a lot of pent up energy, a lot of anger, a lot of trauma. It's all this built up. And
well, that's why I fuck on.
I think one of these days you're gonna release it, and I don't know how it's gonna get released. And
that's what I do. That's why I fuck on shit. That's why I fuck on things, man. That's why I do a lot of anal, a lot of different 2-on-1s, a lot of different shit like that. I'm gonna get a lot of menage a trois, get a lot of bad bitches. I like that's my what I do. Get out.
You probably been in a bedroom. You probably doing it like angrily though to the women. Like you probably not. They probably don't like it. Like you probably not really caring about them. You're getting your anger out. You're getting your anger out. Like you're not really trying to like get in the zone. You're just trying to just get it done, get your nut out, and kick them out. So that's not good either.
For who?
For you or them. Definitely not the woman. She's gonna be sore and in pain.
Nah, she good. She cool. Just gotta get the head past the tip. Here's the thing. I'm just saying, like they just say, get the tip in. It's the hardest part, right? So here's the thing. I just want to know. I just want to be clear. Keith asked a question. Did I cry after the whole anything? No, I had a conversation privately with my athletic director, the great Tammy Romstead, who was a K-State legend, Olympian, gold medalist, Hall of Famer, woman. I said, I let you down, Tammy. I fucked that up. That's on me. That's the part that I had to let her know personally as a man. Nobody needs to know that. It wasn't public. I don't fucking need to know any of that shit. Her and I wrote the letter of my resignation together. And I told her, I'm not apologizing. And she goes, I wouldn't expect you to. So that was a great leader she was. So we came together at my house, and I called her over and asked her to come over, and I said, listen, I failed you at the end of the day. She's like, she cried and said, hell no, you know what you brought to this place and did what you did at this fucking impossible job that you made very possible, blah, blah, blah. We had a long conversation, and I didn't cry, but it was a very sentimental moment, right? So Keith, no, I didn't cry.
My goal is to make you cry before I ever leave this show. Or I don't know what.
Did you see Beasley crying on Shannon Sharp's show?
I did. I haven't seen the full episode yet. I've seen clips, but again, that's a man been through a lot of stuff. Has been done wrong. He ain't soft. Listen, man. Men, I know JB. I think he's halfway joking, but I think he's more serious than joking. It is okay to get that shit out, man. Seriously.
Smitty, you're gonna learn too, though. Be real with you.
I'm not saying cry every day. I'm not saying all that. You still gotta be strong, all that. But just crying doesn't mean you're just weak now.
No. Here's the thing.
I cry to myself every now and then. You gotta get that shit out. If not, lose it.
Here's the thing, though.
Beat a motherfucker ass out here if I don't get it out. I'll kill a motherfucker out here if I don't get it out, homie. I'll break a neck. Yeah, man. As men, we got so much on us. I don't think women, y'all got a lot too in a different way. But as men, real men. You got a lot. You got to protect. You got to get the money. You're always thinking about what's next. You always got to look over your shoulder. But you're trying to stab you in the back. There's so much shit you're trying to just, control and manage all at the same time, and it can be overwhelming sometimes. Then you go through life stuff and death. And me and my girl lost our grandmamas an hour apart on the same day. You can't write that shit up. That's crazy as hell. You go through certain stuff. So everybody react differently. It's okay if you got to have a moment for yourself as a man to get that shit out. And if you gotta go to therapy or you gotta cry to yourself, whatever your thing, pray, meditate, get that out. You cannot just walk around all day just trying to put on this front that you so tough and nothing can phase you. Because at some point it's gonna come out and it might come out the wrong way. That's all I'm saying.
So here's the difference between me and you. Leaders create more leaders, like I said. There's got to be somebody that don't cry so that the others see and understand that there has to be someone that takes control of the room. That's me. So what happens is this. When you get older, and you will see when you get older, Smitty, there'll be a time where you don't cry anymore. Even when your loved ones pass. You will not cry anymore at a certain age because you now you have the onus on your shoulders to be the provider and the mentor and the leader. So at some point, you kind of develop a tough skin and a kind of a shield that you put out to say, all right, youngsters, you look at what I do now. My dad died in 2005 in my arms. I was at practice 2 hours later at ELAC. I was offensive coordinator. because that's my job description. That's what I was there to do. I couldn't fail 100 kids because my dad passed away. I had a job to do. That's real. No, that's real life.
Well, I don't know.
I didn't cry when my dad died the day of.
Were y'all close?
Yeah, we were tight. Okay. We were more like best friends more than like home. We were like homie, like, you know, all my homies, Dave Bone, all the homies Spree, they'll tell you like that was like their pops too.
Yeah.
So like what I'm saying is it was the biggest relief I ever had, and I didn't cry. I got on my knees when I got to the house after he passed to get my clothes to change into to go to practice.
Mm-hmm.
And I dropped to my knees because something came over me that day, April 18th, 2005. We just passed it. It was his 20th death anniversary. I dropped to my knees, and I fucking never felt that great in my entire life, homie. Like everything got taken out of my body, and I was free. Because I knew he was in immense pain, and his pain was gone. And like God told me, like, he's good now. Something, and that I didn't cry though. I was like, damn, I never felt this good in my life. I actually went to practice, and again, you have to learn to quiet the mechanism. That's why mental health to me is a big scam. Quiet the mechanism. My dad died 2 hours ago. I'm calling offense right now at practice. And I cut it out. And I quieted the mechanism, homie. And I was understand that's what he would have wanted me to do. That was my obligation as a man. That was me being accountable and holding others responsible. If I would have went out there and my dad died, it would have been a spectacle at practice, homie. I would have been the fucking me. It ain't about me. It's about us. That's what leaders do. That's why Vrabel failed the New England Patriots. So that's why all this stuff that I'm saying, now I'm just saying that's all this stuff to me is real shit. Like grown men, when you hit a certain age, you'll stop crying. You will too. Unless you just soft pussy.
Just for clarity, y'all. I'm not saying I'm out here just crying all the time. I'm saying
I know, I get what you're saying, but I'm just
times
saying,
a year though. Yeah,
you're still at that age. I'm just telling you.
Year where you did some shit hit you and you by yourself and you get it out
right now. You're at that age. I'm not even gonna.
That don't mean I'm not getting stuff done. I'm not, you know, like
at 30. Let's see, my dad died in 05. That was 20.
30. You was my age.
21 years ago. So
you was my age.
April 18, 21 years ago. So 21 years ago.
You 50 now. So you was 29. 20. You were younger than me.
Yeah. So I'm not saying at that age that I disagree. Like I'm saying as I got older, my skin toughened, and you realize you're either going to be the guy begging for everything or you're going to be the guy leading everything and people to look up to. That's all I'm saying. So
I agree with what you're saying. I guess the one thing that I'm a little that we disagree on is I think that you feel like that as the leader who has to run everything, if you drop a tear, that the group, the family, or whatever, they're gonna feel like you're not ready to lead. I disagree with that. Now again, you can't be up there just
no.
You know that, but I'm saying
there's a time and place though.
Real respectable men who's standing there, they're not losing it.
But you have to know. But you got to know, you'll learn again. 20 years from now, Smitty, advanced 20 years. I'm just telling you, you're gonna come back. If I'm still around, I'll be 70, and just say, man, you were right. Like at the end of the day,
I know when I lose my parents, I'm gonna fucking cry. I know.
But you're 30. That will happen.
About it, I know, like I get sad thinking about it. So I know I'm gonna cry.
That will happen. But you're 30 though. I'm just telling you, when you get older, homie, when you get older, you're gonna figure out. You're gonna learn. You're gonna learn. Like there's a difference. I'm just telling you, there's a difference. And listen, it's okay to cry. I'm not saying
mama, homie. What?
No, I'm not saying. Listen, my mom's not doing well. My mom's not doing well. My mom's not doing well, homie. I get it. Trust me. I think about it every day. But at the end of the day,
right here.
At the end of the day, you're still young. You're still kind of like soft, and you have to understand. Eventually, what, homie? Eventually, you'll grow up. You'll grow up and be tough skinned, and you'll be like, you know what? I'm there for my baby sister who you went to prom for because she's gonna cry.
With the tears
she's gonna cry, and you got to be there for her. If y'all both crying and your little baby sister's sitting there crying like a motherfucker, and you're crying like a motherfucker, who's really looking at me? Who?
I'm gonna be sitting there with my arm over my sister. She boo-hoo crying. I got tears coming down, but I'm letting her know we good. I got it, but I'm still tears.
But you're not saying that. You're like, we good. You can't do that, homie. You got to be like, girl, it's all right. Cause cry my arm, like do it.
But
like,
my tears, I'm doing that. My tears still coming down. I don't know, homie. You tripping? I think you tripping right now. I'm not gonna lie to you, homie.
Look, DMV's even telling you, homie. When you get older, it's real shit, Smitty. I'm telling you, you know how many cats our homies got smoked and put down, and I'm just telling you.
That's why I said it's your trauma, and I
It ain't trauma. It ain't trauma.
I want to pray for you, honestly. Like,
nah, it's not trauma.
You shared stories about using a gas station and your homie got shot in the head right in front of you. That no matter what you say, you might not think it's trauma. Subconsciously, bro, that's in you. You can't see. You can't be in front of somebody.
I want to change it. I want to change. I want to change that because if it toughens my skin to where it's impenetrable, and I'm that guy, and you can call me what you want. I'm gonna live with that way because I'd rather be that guy than just crying over everything. And here's the thing: there's a time and a place. Going back to your text, there's a time and a place for everything, Smitty. In my true opinion,
I think it's fake toughness.
You mentioned about crying and you can't lead while you're crying in front of people. I disagree because you can't. Because there's a time and a place. Cry at home. Go cry in the shower, homie.
Easy,
go cry in the shower.
I'm not
what I'm saying is
cry though. Like
what I'm saying is, Smitty.
What
I'm saying is, there's a time and a place. I gotta strap it on and go lead. I don't have time to cry. I'll cry alone. You don't need to see me cry. I don't need to publicize my cry. I'm gonna cry alone. Then I'll go lead, and nobody knows I cried. And I got my personal shit is my personal shit. Now it's about us. It ain't about me no more. So that's what I'm just saying. I got to go lead now. There's a time and a place for everything. We can't make time and place about me all the time. You got to divide that and separate that. I mean, you got to become a leader at some point. If you don't have a leader in the room, Smitty, guess what? We have a fucking bunch of fucking mayhem. Like, let's be real. So that's just my gut. But it's a good conversation to have. A lot of cats got to grasp the concept.
It's a great conversation to have. My girl calls me weird, actually, because like a lot of times when I do lose people in the family, like it hit me for a quick second, and then like it might be a quick cry and go away, and then I kind of just I don't know. I mourn differently. Again, that's what I'm saying. I understand what you're saying. I'm not as a man. I don't be out here just losing it, but I have my one moment. Like when I went to my grandma's funeral a few months ago, I was cool the whole week. But I haven't seen her in like a couple years because she was, that's on me. I hadn't seen her. So when I walked into the damn church and I see the casket open, I see her laying down, shit just hit me. I wasn't planning to cry. It's my grandma who I ain't seen. She looked, fuck, she's dead. She's skinny and like, you know what I mean? So I'm just sitting, it hit me. But I hear you though. Good conversation. Everybody different.
And I'm be honest. That's why I don't believe in the fucking rehab centers and all this bullshit. That's why, we were joking around and shit, but like when I was talking about Pillow and my mom's neighbor in the hospital room, that's what I think needs to happen more. Okay. Like I think we need to go around to some of these rehab centers and go find the fake fucks. Okay. And we need to start a pillow brigade. Mm-hmm. And we need to go around and just fuck up. Like, just do certain things, man, because I think we need to shock treat a lot of these rehab centers.
Okay.
And we need to get rid of a lot of, no offense to keep, but a lot of dead weight.
Okay. So just for clarity, you're saying we need to go to these.
Let's just move on, man. Let's move on amicably. Okay. Steve Kerr is probably not going to return to the Warriors.
Oh, okay. And I'll finish it for you. Word on streets that Steve Kerr is not going to return to the Warriors. Steve's been meeting with media agents. This is reported to Front Office Sports and says that if a longtime Warriors coach decides to leave coaching, he would be a major free agent in sports media. Of course, we know that Steve Kerr knows the game. He's a legend, won championships as a player, as a head coach, as an assistant coach with the Spurs. Steve Kerr is nothing but a winner. So he would be great to be in the media. But yeah, it kind of feels like,
he's the most winning. How do I say this, man? Like the gods of basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Selected him.
Mm-hmm.
Put him on third base.
Mm-hmm.
And he never had to hit to get there.
Mm.
That makes sense?
It makes sense. I just disagree. Because I remember Steve
Kerr on third base. They put this motherfucker on third base.
Making game winners. Yeah. Jordan passing the ball, making game winners.
Yeah. But he's always the other guy. So they put him on third base.
Game winners.
He took Mark Jackson's team and they put him on third base, and then like he was there forever, and he never had to really hit to get there.
But he changed. But listen.
now,
Steph Curry has talked about that. Steph likes Mark too.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Steve Kerr brought some stuff offensively that they were not doing. It's not a shot towards Mark. Mark's a great coach.
Yeah.
But it was some. We acting like Steve just came there and just. It was nothing changed.
Now, this is what I would respect more out of this guy who comes out publicly and talks politics and talks all this shit. And no, I'm not going to get into that. What I'm saying is I would respect him more if he did all that and then stood on business and said, now I want to get to first base on my own and round the bases with a team that's not as talented as I inherited. That shows me, homie, that I'm a real deal character guy, that I want to be the coach that builds something. Now it's real convenient to step away when everyone's old and gone. It's real convenient to step away now when the talent's not there, homie. That's not no fucking leader. And all this motherfucker talks about is how bad our leadership is politically all the time and all this shit. And you want to step away now when the fucking going gets tough, homie? Hey, you a bitch. This motherfucker's a bitch. That motherfucker's soft. He's soft, homie. That motherfucker's soft. Jordan said he's soft. Everybody says he's soft.
Jordan didn't say that. Jordan didn't say that. Jordan didn't say that.
He socked him.
Jordan didn't say he's soft.
He slapped the shit out of him.
He pushed him at practice. That's a man, though. And Steve Kerr didn't cry. He took it and showed up for the game and did his damn thing. What are you talking about?
I can't believe you defended a white man.
This man got 5 rings as a player, 4 as a head coach. He had the 3P with the Bulls. Steve Kerr was a part of the two greatest teams of all time regular season history. He coached with the Spurs and Popovich and got rings there. What are we talking about? Steve Kerr was a big piece to the Bulls championship. Just like the way we look at Derek Fisher for the Lakers. Derek Fisher was never the guy, but you best believe this motherfucker was a huge part to the Lakers winning rings. It's so many moments. If you're a real Lakers fan, where without D Fish we lose that game. I remember Utah Jazz playoff series. Motherfucker came in. There's been multiple months where he made big shot to big shot. Kobe's a little off one night. D Fish steps up. Steve Kerr is that type of guy for his teams. And as a head coach, yes, Mark Jackson had the Warriors trending up. It felt like they were like right on the cusp of being like a serious team. Shout out to Mark Jackson. I love Mark Jackson. It had nothing to do with him. Steve Kerr took what Mark Jackson built foundationally and elevated it, though. He could have messed it up. He could have made it worse. He took what they had, added in some of his offensive kind of mindset. Because Mark Jackson was more like a defensive guy, hard-nosed, tough, discipline. He had that foundation. You sprinkle in Steve Kerr's offensive mindset, and then you become who the Warriors were. But Steve sustained that. And then think about the last ring they won. That team wasn't no world beaters, homie. The last ring was 20 whatever year that was when they beat the Boston Celtics. The Celtics had a better team than the Warriors. That's coaching, homie. That's so at some point, y'all cannot like him because of what he says politically, whatever.
No, I'm not even. I'm dividing myself,
homie. This guy's one of the all-time greats.
Homie, I'm separating myself. Homie. I'm not even bringing politics into this. I'm just telling you what he said. No, I don't do that. I don't do that. That's one thing I don't do. I still watch a Pacino and a De Niro fucking film, even though that they're fucking weirdo leftists, 85-year-olds having kids with 20-year-olds. I don't. R. Kelly, I still bump his shit when I'm fucking. All that shit, homie.
I don't. Beethoven when you fucking.
All that shit, but I don't. Sports is sports to me. Brass tacks is at the end of the day. Whatever political view is and belief is, it is what it is. We can disagree on the separate platform on that. I'm talking about brass tacks. I want you to remember a certain number, Smitty. 39-4.
I know exactly what that is. That's so lazy.
39-4. It's not lazy. Yeah. 39-4 absolutely proves
lazy.
The fact. Yes, it does. 39-4. Pro back Freddie Mac. Go to
the playoffs and win a ring, homie. That's what matters. Forget all that. Go to the playoffs and win a ring. I'm saying that's when the reason Steve Kerr is great ain't the regular season. It's because he wins rings.
Hold on, time out.
He wins rings and thing. Don't throw this little weak regular season record out and then say that shows they don't need him. Stop, homie.
39-4. Luke Walton.
So lazy.
Record when he took over for Steve Kerr and he had the back issue to start the 15-16 season. 39-4. Luke Walton stepped in, no experience, and did nothing and went 39-4.
He kept running every single thing that Steve Kerr had already been running with a veteran team. Ain't no thank you.
You're proving my point.
Listen to what I just know. Listen to what I just said. Listen to what I just said. Luke was the assistant coach.
You and I could have coached that team.
Luke was the assistant coach under Steve Kerr. He kept running the well-oiled machine that Steve Kerr created.
Hey,
That's not the same thing as Steve Kerr taking from Mark Jackson.
You're making my point.
Those teams are not playing the exact same way. Steve Kerr changed
you're making my
things
point.
No, I'm not, homie. What are you talking about?
So hold on.
You sound crazy, homie.
So Kirk Rambis takes over for the Lakers. Magic Johnson took over for the Lakers. They were loaded. They were horrific. Right?
It's not about the personnel on the team. It's about him running the system to a well-oiled machine and kept running the same way.
Were they horrific or were they good?
I can't speak on that because I wasn't born yet.
When Dennis Rodman threw the towel at Kirk Rambis, that team wasn't very good. That roster wasn't very good. It didn't really matter who coached them. They got fired later anyway. Luke Walton went in on a loaded roster, Jimmys and Joes, not X's and O's, and went 39-4 with zero prior experience as a head coach. That team was loaded, set in its ways, ready to go. You and I could have coached it, Smitty. Stop it. Steve Kerr got put on third base, homie, and he didn't have to hit to get there. Period. And listen, he won. He won, so that's all we're going to talk about.
I'm not going to sit here and say any other coach could have came there and got 4 rings. You sound crazy. And you as a head coach, that's so disrespectful to say that anybody's coming in to get 4 rings. We know that it's more than just having Jimmys and Joes on the team. You know what I mean? Teams have had great players and lost and fell short and didn't win. Are you kidding me, homie? It's not just the players. You got to actually, when you got star players, it actually damn near can be harder, you as a head coach in the NBA, to galvanize that and control egos and control playing time and understand who's a leader, who's not, and get them to actually listen to who you are and what you say as a visionary. What are you talking about? When he took over that Warriors team, they were still hella young, and he still had to mold them and grow them and get them to where they were at. They became this well-oiled machine underneath his tutelage, in which Luke Walton was an assistant for a couple years. So, yes, when Steve Kerr stepped away, he said, hey, keep shit rolling. I'll still be behind the scenes watching tape, sending you my thoughts, giving you stuff. Just keep it rolling the way that the system that I built. You don't change shit, which he didn't change shit. He kept it the exact same way. And then Steve Kerr came back, and he did his thing, homie. And again, you want to say those other teams were too good? What about Phil Jackson then, homie? If that's the case, we call Phil Jackson the GOAT. His teams were fucking amazing. He went from Jordan, Pippen, and Rodman to Shaq and Kobe. What are we talking about here?
He won 3 in a row.
Okay, what
do you mean? What do you mean? His proof is in the pudding, though.
I love Phil Jackson. That's my point. We praise Phil Jackson, but his teams were amazing. But then we shit on Steve Kerr for having a amazing team. What are we talking about, homie?
You're making my point.
Goofy, homie. It's 8:58 a.m. Give us your closing statement so we can get up out of here. I got a meeting.
I'm like, mad he got cooked. I feel you, though. I feel you. When you lose, you get mad. Roger Goodell's 20th NFL draft as commissioner, Smitty, the 16th consecutive year of being booed. The first pick that Goodell announced was our guy, Jamarcus Russell, back in 2007 when the Raiders took him. And it's very similar to this year when they're going to take Mendoza, and Mendoza is going to end up being horrific. So, again, he'll be booed. He's going to be 20th in a row, 16th in a row, being booed. Stat of the day. Shout out to Bailey. To end the show, Smitty, I want to talk about what we're going to lead into later on. 4 p.m., members only, right here on YouTube. Smitty and I will join the show. We'll be here doing a draft special. And then at 5 o'clock, Bailey's going to step in. Smitty's going to go Nobu, buy his girl a Chanel bag. And then we're going to take over with special guests coming in and out of the show. We're going to break down every single pick. And we're going to dive into all the happenings that happen. So, Smitty. Michael Pittman Jr. said he has not spoken to Aaron Rodgers yet. He doesn't know anything. I have not spoken to him. I just give him time. That is going to be telltale for the Steelers, who hold the number 21 pick in tonight's draft in Pittsburgh. And it's going to be the storyline on what happens for this franchise, historic franchise going forward. What does Pittsburgh do? Do they trade back, up, etc., move, quarterback? Are they good with Will Howard? What's going to happen tonight? Your predictions. before we give us a couple NBA takes and end the show. Go.
I think it'll be a lot of trades, homie.
For Pittsburgh?
I think Pittsburgh gonna make some trades. I agree with what you said. I think this whole first round gonna be just Mel Kiper saying, "Oh my God, okay, we got some breaking news here. Another trade here. It's gonna be just, oh man, Pittsburgh though specifically though. We're trying to focus on Pittsburgh. I think to me in my head, I don't know. It's so tough. Like in my head, I say like get your future quarterback, but again, there's no future quarterback in the draft probably. So it's just like I mean, I guess a wide out. I guess you need wide out help. You know, if you got Aaron Rodgers, you lost Pickens. So in my head, I would say wide out probably the most realistic thing for them. Assuming Aaron's gonna come back, and that way you got at least an extra weapon there to help that offense get going. You know, Mike McCarthy is there as a more offensive minded guy. He's gonna want some weapons. So I would say that, but I don't know, man. This one on weird drafts on me where I think other than Mendoza, we're gonna all be wrong about a lot of stuff.
Well, most people are.
But some drafts is a little bit more straightforward. Like, all right, we know Andrew Luck, RG3, but like it's just some straightforward heavy hitters. With this one's like, I don't know, man.
Yeah. Let's dive into this real quick. Game 3 in 3 different series. Knicks Hawks. Knicks traveled to Atlanta to take on the Hawks. Where you at with this game? Tied up 1-1. The Knicks need to win on the road. New York's -1.5 on the road.
Yeah, so that's pretty much that's nothing, right? That's pretty. I'm gonna go with the Knicks, homie. I think the Knicks win Game 3. It's gonna be a tight one though. It's gonna be so loud in Atlanta. First home game for this, for this series for them. I think the Knicks pull it off, take the 2-1 lead.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with you. I was very good on my predictions the other day. By the way, you were horrific, you and Shaun. The Cavs Raptors. This is a sweep, correct?
Sweep.
And then the Nuggets Timberwolves going back to Minnesota, tied 1-1. This is a game. These you know that they played in their last 30 matchups. They're 15-15.
Yeah, homie, it's crazy.
So this is a real true rivalry in the NBA. They're 15-15. I think Minnesota with Gobert being able to body at least, not stopping Joker, but bodying him at least size wise, is a real. This is gonna be, in my opinion, Denver's biggest challenge if they get through Minnesota. If they can get through to Minnesota, this will be their biggest challenge, in my opinion. I know they got the Twin Towers in OKC and all that, but they're not physical and they're not thick body guys to fuck with Joker. They're more perimeter savvy bigs. Gobert can actually defend the guy and put body and foul, and they can use other bodies on him. Minnesota has that working for him. This is going to be interesting tonight. I think it's going to be a tough game. I think Minnesota takes a 2-1 lead in this series, but I do have Denver winning the series.
I agree. I got Minnesota winning tonight. I got Ant having a 40+ game. So if you're a prop better, man, throw some money on that. But yeah, it's gonna be rocking in Minnesota.
Yeah, no doubt. What's your take on Booker last night? Finally addressing the refs after 11 years in the league. Never said anything. Called the guy out by name, Jimmy or James or whatever. It was a horrific call. I'm very disappointed in NBA referees for not being able to review something like that. But you can review every fucking thing a guy does this on, and you got to go fucking review it. But you couldn't review that he was simply trying to save a ball, had no ill intent whatsoever. And for Caruso to be the bitch-made cat he is, and did what he did and told the ref to call a foul and a technical, and the ref to do it is integrity lost at its finest. This is what Booker said to WWE. This is fake. This is a horrible look for Adam Silver and the NBA. And I am with Booker 1,000% on this take. It is egregious for you not to be able to review a mistake and a call like that when it's clearly not what he is intended to do.
You said that beautifully, homie. That's a mic drop situation right there. I think we got to use common sense when it comes to sports. It feels like we've lost that across the board as referees in NFL, NBA. We talk about the NFL all the time. We have these bang plays where you eject a kid out the second half of a game and the first half of the next game. They're missing bowl games and championship games because of a bang situation where that you literally just can't control if you played the game of football. You know what I'm saying? So we're seeing these little common sense, which should be common sense scenarios, where players are getting, harmed or not harmed, but punished for it. And this is another example as to that. It's wrong. It's a problem. I don't know what to say.
Fuck.
You all right, homie?
I'm gonna spit it out, homie.
Pause. That's what she said.
Yeah, she don't say that.
What she say?
I'm in my face. So anyway, man, we got a loaded lineup tonight. We'll be back at 4. Smitty got to run around, do a lot of things, get ready for Nobu. I got a lot of shit to do. I got to run to the outlets, give me some polo gear, and then I'll be back. Fucking weirdo ass lemon, man. We'll see, man. Is your favorite player going to be picked tonight? We'll find out. 4 p.m. Pacific, right here on our channel, YouTube. Member up though, because it'll be members only. So no bitch made cats allowed. We'll see you tonight. All things real, raw, and authentic right here tonight for the draft party. The only draft party you need to watch right here tonight. See you tonight. Peace.